on that.
Oh, shit.
So did Jay-Z have the best verse of the year?
I can't say
I don't know.
it's
I'm
the
not a
best right
hip-hop
now,
head like that.
but it's one of the best verses I've heard this year. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the best, but definitely one of the best.
So it's some song that him and Beyonce got where they're like rapping over like a Migos beat, and I was like, y'all ain't gotta do this. Like, y'all ain't gotta chase this. Like, just leave it alone.
They're trying to get all that money.
They
though.
are rich and famous,
They need-
and they are talented, and
they
they just
need more
having
of it.
fun.
I know, but
Yeah, you know.
it reminded me of like Madonna like jumping on every wave over the last 30 years. It's
I
like,
think of it like
some stuff you can sit out. It's
when
all
you
right.
be at home, you don't do corny stuff with your
we do.
woman.
Yeah, but I don't release it to the world.
But that's what I'm like. That's all.
I don't release it to the world.
I mean, if you had Jay-Z money, you might be like, I'm gonna flex real quick. I'm gonna release this to the world. But
It
Camille,
tainted it a little bit.
With
But
Camille
then
money,
he came back with, the We Free. And I was like, still got it. You had me worried for a second.
My man. I'm sorry. My man. Punching the mic.
so we gonna
Your
start the
favorite
show.
pastime?
Yeah,
Exactly. Oh,
we are not doing
No,
this
my body
again.
almost lashed out of Eric because then he was going to say some
Whoa,
shit.
well, see?
I was
Pause.
containing myself.
Jesus Christ. He said he could contain himself looking at Eric. Jesus.
Can we start the show?
See.
Are you ready?
I'm good.
All right.
They get it.
Horny Tim over here.
Cue the, cue the music.
Somebody get his man some cold water.
Welcome to episode 79 of Technical File D.
Goddamn, 79.
Yeah, sports podcast you never knew you needed.
Sounds like
It's your boy
69.
TIMKINZD, number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me.
Really?
Is it? You just gonna leave him right?
Hey, shit.
I swear to God, like 5 Tim is like jumping double dutch. Like, it's like, I don't know where to jump in. I'm like,
That's exactly what it looked like.
Eric did have his arms back, like he was
He
ready.
started shaking his shit.
because I'm like, are you, can I go now? I am the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew.
Funny.
Tim,
Yuck your ass up.
Tim, take a lap.
He over here
Like, you need
tickled as a mother.
He needs some
Oh,
air.
for nothing. Oh, for something he said that was wham, wham, motherfucker. Weak ass joke. He finna ride the shit out of it the whole episode, though. That one
He's not
joke.
one
gonna
for the
remember
week.
what the joke was.
Remember what I said? Oh, shut your ass up.
He ain't gonna remember this joke in 20 minutes. I guarantee it. But
Did he
anyway,
even say any? He didn't even say anything. Like, he didn't even make a joke. Like, he was
That's
just
why it was
reacting.
so funny.
He was
I was reacting to Eric.
anyways, I'm Camille, point guard of the crew.
Try again. son.
The real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy, K. Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
also known as K. Diddy,
Take that, take that.
but better known as the People's Champion.
Jabroni.
Tim
I
looked like
damn
a kid.
near messed up.
You did?
It was right there. I almost forgot everything while I was talking. Goddamn.
Tim gonna be asleep by the end of this.
Tim was looking like a kid in timeout during Ken's part of the intro. Like he was trying so hard to not continue to laugh.
I was. I really was.
But he did it.
Tickled.
Proud of you, sir.
His
He
fancy
gonna
has
be
been tickled.
slumped by the end of this.
I ain't.
You all right?
Yeah.
You need a new case, B.
That's how he sounded on Saturday.
That's why I said, like, be in the same predicament.
But yeah, okay. You know what? We just gonna start because we got a lot to talk about today.
We do.
So, December 22nd, Ugly Sweater Party.
Approaching rapidly.
It is. So you better order. I need to order my ugly sweater. Actually, I should order it before we leave. Make sure you have your sweater. Come out, Mr. J's on the 22nd. It's gonna be lit, 5 to 9. Hookah, food, drinks. Come out. What are you laughing at now?
Oh, because they had like 3 jokes they would come up.
Wait, they got food? Mm-hmm. Like a full kitchen or like bar food?
They
I'm not
black
sure.
with a kitchen and a bar.
I think they got like a real menu.
Oh, Jesus.
Say less.
Eric, I'm gonna be there. At
You know
4:30.
they got more than just bar food at this black-owned establishment if they got a kitchen.
I don't have soul food Sundays. Like the first, I think it's the first Sunday. Anyways,
Oh, y'all be cooking.
the 22nd, come out. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be plenty podcasts there. It's gonna be a good time, good vibes, good energy. Just come on out. Ken's gonna be there, at some point.
I'm gonna be there on time.
He'll make an appearance.
I'll be there on time.
We gonna
Beat me there. How about that?
Motherfucker showed up with 30
It
minutes
ain't that
left.
hard.
Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Everybody gonna beat you there.
Shut your ass. Ain't nobody tell you say shit. Let Camille do what she
How much
does.
time left? 30 minutes? I'm on my way. Like, goddamn, you showed up late.
The closer.
I'm trying to fix my eye.
Follow us on social media. I don't know which one of them to ask. I'm gonna just do it. Technical Foul Podcast on Facebook. Make sure you click that button. Visit the group. Join the group. Be part of the group. Technical Foul Pod Overtime. It's good stuff in there. On Twitter and Instagram, it's at Technical Foul. You can also find us at our website, technicalfoul.com. Or, you can just Google Technical Foul. Don't let them correct. No, you didn't want to spell it with a T-E-C-H. You want to spell it T-E-C-K.
Put a K at the end of that motherfucker.
Yes, do not let them change that K. So, look us up. Follow us, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Rate and review us. We need all the love. Last week's this or that. The more impactful defensive player. Khalil Mack or Aaron Donald. All the results I saw were pretty even. Like, no one really ran out with it.
It seemed a little bit. Well, I only saw the Facebook responses, and it looked like it was Mac, but I haven't seen Twitter, so I don't know.
What would y'all say?
I will go with Mac.
Why Mac?
I think you can move him a little more. So as far as his impact on the defense, he's damn good run stopper and he's a damn good pass rusher. So he affects both aspects of that offense.
He's not that great in pass defense, though.
True, but you got that big motherfucker out there with his speed still. He got the interceptions over his career. Like, he can catch the damn ball at some point. It's a scary player to have out there all over the place like that.
I'm going to Eric this answer. I think Aaron Donald is a better overall player, but I feel like Khalil Mack plays at a more impactful position. So by that, he's more impactful because his position allows him to do more. But,
We just
laugh like the Kool-Aid man.
We just looked at each other and laughed. That's all. Ken, who do you have?
But I have Khalil Mack, not
Of
just
course
because
you
he's a Bear. But
Sure.
yeah. But he's like the definition of an impact player. Like, he literally changed the entire culture of the Chicago Bears.
All right. Yes.
He did. I mean, he came in and did his thing, dude. I mean, he never takes a play off.
new coach ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah. I mean,
our defense was already pretty good.
Right.
But Khalil Mack, put a cherry and some whipped cream on that bitch. Now it's a Sunday.
That's okay.
You itching for a bell.
Yeah. That.
No, that wasn't Bellworthy. The joke was sucked.
Hey,
but it wasn't
if y'all laughed, let us know.
There you go.
Cause
Tiny Tom Tim go laugh.
It was a Kawhi laugh.
yeah, that was rough.
Oh, I got one more in the chamber. I'm good. I'm always loaded.
Pause.
Look at a bitch.
I would agree with Mac. I mean, I don't have anything to add to what was said. Y'all summed it all up pretty much. So with that
There
being
you
said,
have it.
yeah, there you have it. That being said, we get into the show.
And leading off,
Week 13 of the NFL. So Dallas beat the Saints 13-10. I didn't see that coming. And I should have changed my confidence level because
Oh, yeah. Everybody was having a rough week.
I would have expected that. Outside of Cowboys fans, but they're
But
delusional.
I mean, if you had remembered to change your confidence, would you have even moved it down? I feel like everybody thought New Orleans is definitely going to beat Dallas.
yeah, that's true.
Like, easily.
But yeah, it was rough. Then the Giants, they beat the Bears in overtime, 30-27.
Ken's face right now.
fuck the Giants.
Hey, it was great for y'all to get back into the game like that, though. I was watching that shit.
It was a crazy comeback.
Yeah, it's there. I don't know.
Go
the
ahead.
Giants wait till now to show up and show. Fuck Eli.
They playing upset.
Fuck Barkley. He was killing
Barkley
her.
cold.
He
Didn't
was
Odell
killing
have
her
another
shit.
touchdown?
Barkley cold.
He
Yeah.
He was killing her shit.
It was the one game where both receivers threw and caught a touchdown or something like that with the
Yeah, Odell
running back.
40-yard bomb, bro. 40 yards. B.
Wide open.
He's the best
Eli
quarterback.
Eli don't even throw 40 yards no more, B.
Odell, the best quarterback on either team.
Oh damn!
Hey, this game,
game.
yeah.
I mean, on their roster.
Hey, chill out.
No, that's
Trubisky.
he's definitely better than Eli though. Eli is trash.
Basically trash.
No, he's not.
Not in that system.
So what? So what you gonna do if Dallas and Chicago meets in the playoffs?
What, the Bears? What the fuck?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm saying like those are your two teams, right?
Bears are number one though always.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, fuck Cowboys.
So will you still be a Cowboys fan if they beat them?
See, that's why
Oh,
Conundrum.
that you never
Dun,
thought
dun,
about that
dun.
before, have you?
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna strongly dislike them. I'm not gonna say. But I'm like, just lose. You fucking up for y'all ain't finna do shit.
Such confidence.
Right. You're number one in the NFC East.
Yeah, I'm talking about Cowboys ain't gonna do shit. They don't need to beat us for nothing.
That's what she's talking about. Number one in the
East, not North.
Wait, they are?
Yeah,
The Redskins.
Oh,
shit.
he's trash
Washington
as
is on the
motherfucker.
downfall.
because they ain't got no quarterback.
Yeah, I guess I about that.
Yeah. And the
Giants
Eagles been
trash.
trash.
Eagles, yeah. So
Damn, they are the.
it's the Cowboys.
And y'all won like your last
know,
4
that's
games or
crazy.
some shit like that?
That's sad, yo. That is sad thinking about that. Damn. All y'all trash.
They're
That's
playing
fucked
better
up.
though. Like each week, I give Dallas that they are playing
The
better.
Cowboys can really
every
go to the
single week.
playoffs. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
They're probably going to make it.
Hell no.
The Chargers beat the Steelers 33-30 at home. I was surprised. You know, I like the Chargers a lot. I didn't want to pick them in Pittsburgh without Melvin Gordon. And then here they go, showing me that
I told you that rookie or that backup running back they had nice. I told y'all when Melvin went down, I was like, dude, cold.
I don't recall this, but
I don't remember that.
I did. I definitely said.
Was
that.
it on
to
here?
itself. Why is it to
It
itself?
might not have been in conversation with y'all.
Okay.
we talked about it on 2K.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, I know I ain't here.
Right.
Get it.
I mean, he said it, but it wasn't. I mean, y'all wouldn't know he said it. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked him.
Did y'all see the end of the game?
Which one?
Like
The Chargers?
how? Yeah. So apparently, like, so they set up for a game-winning field goal. He missed the first one, but Pittsburgh was offsides. They kicked it again. Pittsburgh blocked it, but they were offsides, and then they finally kicked it and won it on the third
Wow.
try.
That's crazy.
I'd be mad as hell. If I was like,
We
you
stopped
get
them twice.
Right.
Twice.
But also, stop jumping off sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably only got to him because you was offside.
I was
Exactly.
too excited.
Well, the Cardinals, they came in the Lambeau.
Yeah, busted ass.
I mean, it's a 3-point win. That ain't busting.
Beat the Packers.
Cheeks.
Mason Crosby, what the fuck?
Don't even blame Mason Crosby.
Well, but he is.
He
what
blamed
is.
the holder. Soon as he kicked that motherfucking miss, he looked dead at his ass, pointing to the ground and shit. I'm like, bro, don't point at my guy, bro. He had laces out and everything. Don't blame
My
him.
point is, you cannot blame Mason Crosby when he came in at the end of the game after this offense tricked off the whole game. Aaron Rodgers looked like he was literally throwing McCarthy's job away, like on purpose. Like it was his birthday, and he was like, you know what, for my birthday, I want McCarthy out of here.
Crosby signed his life away. He fucked the games up earlier in the season, too.
We're talking about this game.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Crosby was like the nail in the coffin. Like, oh, y'all missing kicks, too? Oh, no, he got to go.
I don't think
They
he
ain't
got
on it.
fired because the kicker. I think he got
Exactly.
fired because the defense got thrashed.
And the offense is
The offense
all year.
didn't produce.
I mean-
and special teams was trash.
So y'all don't blame Aaron Rodgers?
No, I just.
No,
he
I'm
was terrible.
asking. I think you don't think it's both. Like Aaron Rodgers hasn't been playing up to par.
True. And
And Mark
Aaron put the
McCarthy, like,
conspiracy in my head last week. Aaron's throwing the games away.
Mhm.
He
he
wants
gave
to
you
coach.
could he gave up.
You can tell he gave
Yeah,
up.
he gave up. Like so you see it all in this. I was like, oh damn. I was like, that's fucked up.
Like I know he was hurt.
Yeah, I was like, I feel sorry for Packer fans.
He's no, you did.
Oh well, fuck them.
Like I mean, he's been hurt, but it's kind of like Aaron. Like I said it last week. He's not having a good season.
Will he bounce back?
Man, that's crunching loud.
Will he bounce back? Will we ever see Aaron Rodgers
Yes.
as Aaron
Let's
Rodgers again?
not be
I'm
theatrical.
asking. I don't give a fuck either way.
Let's not be
Depending on that
silly.
coach, I think he's gonna be MVP next year.
Okay.
He's
I'll
gonna
give
pull
you that.
Giannis.
I can give you that.
Cause y'all talking way too much shit right now, and he hears
And
everything.
that's what he likes.
He can
Aaron
come
Rodgers
catch
when
his
he's just
ass.
at top to be on top, that ain't his
He
best.
can come get knocked on his ass.
What next year?
Yeah, the 16th.
We ain't talking about that game.
Starting quarterback or dog. We out here.
I'm talking about like
All
after he has an
opinion.
offseason to
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
recover,
Yeah.
be in a new system,
New
like
system.
his mojo back.
Hearing all summer, everybody talking about like
Has he lost it? Is he done?
Dak Prescott's better than Aaron Rodgers.
Oh fuck!
Does the Packers
You know,
re-
Cowboy fans gonna say that shit. Right now.
They
God
go to
damn!
the
Why you
like,
put that out there in the
No, he's
atmosphere?
not.
Jesus
He's gonna be
Christ!
at home watching
No,
it.
he's not. I'm still the best.
That's your Aaron Rodgers voice.
Yeah, that's my.
I thought you were being a woman.
That's what Aaron Rodgers sounds to me.
Wow, you really hate him if that's how he sounds to
Oh,
you.
fuck him.
You had a note about the media coverage.
Correction.
Yeah,
is
that was
delicious.
No, I just want to point out that I feel like the media coverage is getting to like Brett Favre levels, and I say that in regards to like Aaron Rodgers. For the most part, like when you listen to the games, like he didn't do anything wrong. Oh, you know the wide receiver has to catch that. Aaron Rodgers is just slinging the ball over there. You know he's not getting the protection, or his run game isn't like it's never Aaron Rodgers' fault. Like he's been throwing some shitty passes. He has not been playing well. I think even he's admitted he hasn't been playing well.
He says that after every game.
Yeah. So, like, it's okay for Chris Collinsworth or Daryl Johnston. Well, they aren't on primetime anymore, but, like, Daryl Johnston or, like, whoever the color commentator is, like, it's okay to criticize him. It's okay to say he's not playing well. It's okay for it to be his fault. You know what I mean? Like, that was part of what, like, soured me on Brett Favre is, like, John Madden wouldn't remove his stuff from his mouth. Like, every time they play, like, it would get annoying.
He used to be on break watching Brett Favre. Dude.
Yeah.
And it would get annoying, like, watching that because it's like, he clearly just tossed the ball up, like, with no regard for who came down with it.
Motherfucker
Like,
close his eyes and pull.
right.
Gunslinger.
He was always locked and loaded, though.
Man.
What I did find interesting about the media coverage is that today Winston Moss
Yep.
was like, whoever comes in here needs to hold number 12 and everybody else accountable too. Like, I was like, oh, it's motherfuckers pointing fingers at Aaron as being an issue. So, I mean, it's I get what you're saying. I just think it's weird or interesting enough that teammates or coaches are coming out and kind of throwing Aaron's name out there initially too.
But he don't F with them like that, though, right?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. Ain't he
With
like
who?
to himself?
Nah, that was his teammates.
I thought he was like to himself.
No,
I thought
that was Favre.
Oh, I thought they.
Favre
Well, I mean,
used to
like-
have like his own dressing room.
Yeah. But I think, like, that's the problem with, like, quarterbacks.
So
is,
he
like,
can do his
quarterback.
Vicodin.
Damn, dog.
In peace.
In peace. Don't disturb me. I'm juicing up.
And send his pictures.
Oh, damn.
But, yeah,
Boy, that Brett Lorenzo, that's a wild boy.
Lorenzo.
but I was going to
I
say,
bet
like,
his
this
mama
problem
called
with
him Lorenzo.
Sorry.
Mama call him Zoe.
Lorenzo. Bring your ass here, boy.
Yes, mama.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
sorry.
my bad.
Anyway, I was saying, like, I think that's a problem with quarterbacks. It's like they're the only ones that are allowed to get old playing football. So, like, once you have, like, a great quarterback near the end of his career, like, he's isolated in the locker room because there's, like, nobody within, like, 10 years of him on the team.
Well, some quarterbacks ain't like that. I've heard Drew Brees is really like he's one of the older ones, but he's in his locker room. Like it doesn't have to happen to every star quarterback, and I hope it doesn't happen to Aaron. Because, like we said, Brett Favre was wild, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean it, like, as a personality flaw. I'm saying, like, at some
changes-
point, like, you get to a point where, like, you can't really relate to anybody
Yeah.
because of, like, the generation gap.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's that. McCarthy gone. Joe Philbin is the interim head coach right now.
Dolphins old.
I think it's just
Our
funny.
old coordinator.
It's funny. It was like
I know.
you
found his
mentioned
way
it
back.
last
I
week.
said it last week.
That's why I said don't throw that Dak better than Aaron shit in the atmosphere. There's too much going on right now.
Someone listening.
Right.
They pull in topics from our show.
And somebody pointed out, like, anytime Wisconsin, well, the last two times a Wisconsin team has gotten rid of their coach, like, they replaced him with a Joe P.
Yeah. Frank Madden pointed that out. Shout out to Locked On
Thank you.
Bucks.
I knew I heard somewhere. So Joe Prunty and Joe Philbin.
Come on, Joey. So, yeah.
If it goes anyway like it did the last time, Packers in for a rough go.
Well, what?
Like Joe Prunty, if Joe Philbin is anything like Joe Prunty.
Oh, well, the difference is we already know our season over. So, they can go ahead and just trick this all off. Go ahead and get them draft
Hey,
picks.
I'm cool with getting a top 10 pick.
I say sit Rogers for the rest of the year, honestly.
That's what
They
I was
asked him, and he was like, what's wrong with y'all?
No, you might as well look at you. What you want me to do? That's what. That's
why I couldn't be-
you in here every week.
That's why I couldn't be a pro athlete, because I'd be like, a free vacation?
Shit.
Say less.
I'm out.
Practice squad. We're going to Hawaii.
I'm not spending my money when I'm off.
I'm just going home.
It's damn near free money.
They spend their money.
Nah. I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to spend my free money on the practice squad.
I ain't doing shit else.
What?
You can do anything else.
What's wrong with that?
Man, I'm still got to support the squad. Morale, you know.
But you going okay. Anyway.
But you just quit on them.
Right.
Huh?
You just
But you
quit
just quit
on
on them.
Not the practice squad.
Not the facts. What's wrong with you?
You about
Moving
to be
on.
on the practice squad of the podcast.
Just give them a mic with no cord.
With no
put them in the
cord.
bathroom.
He's already been there.
Like you do little kids when they think they playing the video game.
Damn.
You can't even do that no more because they too easy to turn on. Like
exactly.
you just.
And they buttons flashing and
The
shit.
light ain't on.
I used to plug like I didn't have it plugged into the play. I would have it like plugged underneath the PlayStation. Like you see, you plugged in. Go ahead.
Just don't pull the cord.
Which one is me?
You that
right
one.
there, no.
But I didn't go that way.
Getting killed.
Oh,
It'll work out eventually. Don't worry about that. No, you playing for real. You playing.
so
Oh man, you beat my
how you winning? Okay,
ass.
so let's talk about some NBA on-court performances. Eric, your tweets about this particular situation tickled me. Can you talk about what happened in New York?
Oh, I
with the
thought you were going
Bucks?
to set me up. So early in the first quarter of the Bucks game against the Knicks. What the hell is wrong with him?
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Hey, did you get shocked?
I don't know what's going to happen.
He was turning this chair. He just went like, ha.
I felt some tightness in my thigh. I was like, Jesus.
Like he thought it-
Hydrate, fam.
Not
Yeah.
right now, Lord. I got a whole bottle of. I'm finna drink it all.
Sorry, I didn't know what he was in pain for, and I was just like, what is happening? Sorry.
Anyway, early in the first quarter, Bucks at Knicks. Mario Hezonja gets a breakaway dunk. Giannis goes to block it from behind. He like mistimes it, runs into him, like kind of falls back. Hezonja, drunk off his only 2 points of the night,
1
Decides-
for 2.
decides to pull a AI and step over him like he Tyronn Lue or something.
Oh man.
So, like I said, those are his only 2 points of the night. Like
He
two or three.
He took one more shot after
Yeah.
that.
He made that shit count. He made it count.
This is my moment.
This is my moment, B.
He lucky his ass didn't get dunked on the next possession.
Because
Right.
he moved out the way like a little hoe. Sorry.
Damn you. Now you a hoe.
That was a bitch move, Santa.
It was, though.
See, look what you've done.
Like, you let your teammate get set up now. And
Watching
then
the
the
shark come
teammate
at
got
you.
pushed.
Right.
Giannis
Giannis
was
was hot.
Yeah, he
And he
was
said after
upset.
the game, he's like, yeah, next time I'm going to hit him in the nuts. I'm like, you know what?
And someone asked,
You
like,
should.
really? And he was like, yeah.
The only thing is he won't, because Hezonja won't be playing the next time. I think. Like, I was looking for him, like, the rest of the first quarter. I'm like, damn, does this dude not play? Like, he didn't get back in until, like, the beginning of the second half.
This is only, what, his third year?
I think it's a third or fourth.
Yeah, like, he had a lot of promise. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
He's trash. That's what the fuck happened.
Yeah, it's
He had to have his moment real quick.
and
It's like his only NBA highlight.
I gotta try to find his quote after the game when they referred to what Giannis told, like Giannis saying that he was gonna punch
He's
him.
a try at World Cup.
It did. Try
Actually,
me if
he's
you want.
Eastern European. He's probably like, I like that.
Right.
Can I have
You
another?
still feel that shit with a cup.
He said,
You got hit in the nuts with a cup?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
so
play baseball, bro.
in response
I thought I saw somebody hit you in
to
the nuts.
Giannis's comment, he said, "Quote: Honestly, if you're afraid, this is not for you. I don't want to be disrespectful, but if you feel fear, this is not the place for you. New York is not a place for you, and this team is not a place for you." End quote.
Only
The fuck?
What
I'm
does
gonna
that
say
even mean?
I'm gonna say that again because this
Is
is
he
in
saying that he's never scared, or is he saying Giannis is scared?
Look, they said that Giannis referred to and said, "I'm going to punch him in the nuts next time," and that he wasn't joking. And his own just said, "Quote: Honestly, if you're afraid, this is not for you. I don't want to be disrespectful, but if you feel fear, this is not the place for you. New York is not the place for you, and this team is not a place for you." End quote.
Who his tutor? Who taught him how to speak English?
Don't be xenophobic.
I'm guessing that means like racist with language.
No, xenophobia is like having an aversion to like people that aren't from here.
Trump.
Yeah.
I'm not xenophobic.
Red hat.
Okay. Fuck him.
Yeah. I love
I'm
people
good.
that's not from here.
I'm saying like you were saying like who taught him how to speak English?
Because he didn't know English.
Or he did, and that's what he wanted to
Like,
do.
he was learning English.
Or like that's what he wanted
That's
to
what
say.
he wanted
It's
to
just, I don't
say.
understand the context. Like
Just
who's
like
he saying
Giannis
is-
just said, I want to punch him in the nuts if he does it again. He said, no fear in New York.
That was ass backwards way of saying it. Who taught him English?
How do we get
who
right
taught you
back
how to
here?
understand English?
Right.
Like, what-
I mean, I'd have said the same thing if
He
any of
obviously
y'all would have
doesn't.
said it. That was the thing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's okay.
Well, you,
okay.
That was a long way to get here.
But I don't know where we are right now.
We're at the end of that conversation.
exactly.
And
Thank you, Tim.
it's for the best.
Memphis rookie Jaren Jackson Jr. dropped 36 points against the Nets. This kid is balling.
Yes.
I thought he was all defense. He can put the ball on the hoop.
Well,
I think the only other active players that scored that many points at that age are Melo, LeBron, and Katie.
Teenagers.
we'll all see where they are.
I think he's the youngest player in the league now, too.
So, on Saturday, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they fought in one of the best boxing matches I've ever seen. But that fight ended up being a draw. I don't know how. I swore Fury won that fight.
Because boxing is wrestling.
Okay, so
That ref cheated.
yeah, okay, so the crazy thing is, okay, so we were all watching the fight, you know, we sitting there like, Wilder's not doing enough. Like, he's not doing enough. The whole fight, he gets the first knockdown, it's like, okay, you're going to need to do that a little bit more. Like, you got to end this if you're going to try to win. 12th round comes and it's like, Wilder, you got to come out firing. Like, I know you've been throwing haymakers the whole time because that's all you know how to really do, but now you really got to throw some haymakers. And he caught him. Terribly. Fury was unconscious for at least 2 seconds.
For sure.
Like,
Nice two-piece.
unconscious. And out of nowhere, it's kind of like he got like... and he got up. But, to Tim's point, it should have been a 10 count.
By the time he got to 9, he was still trying to stand up. Like, he wasn't even all the way halfway up yet.
Or coherent.
No. So 10 should have been where he finally stood all the way up, and then the ref asked him, "Can you hear me? What's going on? You know where you at?" So instead of using that 10 count, he just started asking him on the way up.
Yeah.
And he's still getting up. You good? You need me to help you up? I'm gonna pull you down.
He got noodle
Damn near
legs.
stood
Like,
him
come
up
on.
himself and shit.
He's standing there noodle
Motherfucker
legs.
shaking and shit.
Like the inflatable arm, dude.
Ref sitting there holding on to his chest hairs and shit like, you good?
You got another round in you? Get us got some Red Bull. Give him some wings.
He good? Don't worry about him leaning. He good.
And the crazy part is, he got up and it was like that. Because when he got up, he was tagging Wilder. And it was like, oh, well, Wilder, now you lost.
Right.
But then, split decision. A draw. So, do y'all want to see Wilder Fury 2? Or do y'all want to see Anthony Joshua get into the mix against Wilder?
Can't be like wrestling. We get like a
Triple threat match. Triple threat boxing match. Everybody only swing with their right.
They be like, this is again. Don't pay us in that bullshit.
You only swing with your right. That's the only time it's fair.
There's someone listening right now going like this.
Exactly. Like,
get
man,
that.
well, I get
See?
it. He a genius, man. Like, you just as dumb as Tim. Fuck you. You get a fuck you too.
But no, do y'all want to see a rematch or do y'all want to see Wilder Joshua?
Damn, I'm kind of like...
I'm torn.
Yeah.
This is what boxing does to you. Because either way, I'll be watching the next one.
Joshua said he's ready for either one of them.
Yeah,
Man, you been...
you know what? He said that last year. And then he said that again this year. Where are we?
That motherfucker
he was
been
setting up to
running.
get the bag.
Running.
He getting his Floyd on. Like a motherfucker, dog. He running.
I don't. Joshua fine, but I can't trust him. He just lied too much now.
I don't know about all that. Fine.
He's an attractive man.
You look like it, sir.
Okay, so yeah, their offensive coordinator Ryan Day is going to take over after the Rose Bowl. And also, kind of disappointing to hear this as a Packer fan. USC hired Cliff Kingsbury as their offensive coordinator. He was a name being thrown around for the Packers job.
Why would you take a college offensive coordinator job over an NFL head coaching job?
There must be something.
Same reason why the Badgers defensive coordinator from like 2 years ago, that was from LSU. He had a bunch of NFL offers, and he decided to stay and coach college. He was like the top like defensive minded coach at the time, like 2 years ago. And so after the Badgers had their really good season, and it was like the number one defense in the country, he had a bunch of NFL offers and shit, and he decided to continue coaching in college. So I don't know, maybe there is
to be a head coach though.
I can't remember if it was a head coach, but I don't know.
It had to be a head coach,
either head coach in college or defensive coordinator in the NFL. But that's still
No,
the bag.
that's what I meant.
that's what he's saying
because Kingsbury was like being thrown around for Packers head coaching job.
But he stayed in college to be an offensive coordinator.
Right.
Or not even a head.
Not
coach.
even a head coach.
Maybe getting in on that booster money.
I mean, we did.
I don't think any. I know we just made that joke, but I don't think any because there's no salary cap on coaches, so like he can get paid as much as possible.
True.
So it's not like, NFL teams have deeper pockets than individual donors.
He going to USC though.
They're like $1 billion
organizations. Still, that
coaches
college
don't make
game
more
is
than
crazy.
they don't make more than the players.
I'm just saying like theoretically they could. So
They ain't though.
yeah, but I guess in college they definitely are.
That's what I was saying. That bag, man.
College. Especially if you're at a powerhouse. Man.
You could do that shit under the table. He's going to USC. He has a powerhouse.
Yeah.
But they don't have to do it under the table. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a employment contract. Like it's not like you got circumvented like because it's like illegal.
You ain't got to pay taxes under the table.
That's real.
But I'm saying they play the players under the table because it's not legal to pay them like.
But I'm saying the same
over.
with the coaches though. Okay, we good.
Anyways.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Because you weren't paying attention.
I was.
You weren't on your phone.
No, he was saying coaches and you said
Fucking be lying and shit. Just lying. I can see you right now.
Right.
You can't see me. I'm just saying.
That's what you just said. I don't want to see you more.
So DeMar DeRozan's his old locker, it's been empty since he was traded. But they recently gave it to somebody new. Drizzy
Get
Drake.
fuck out of here, bro. Yo, bright ass out of here. Go sit down some goddamn way. Jesus Christ, bro.
I hope
gave Drake DeMar DeRozan's old locker, and the nameplate says the boy.
First of all, you are a 32-year-old man.
He go play dress up, bro.
Bro, Drake goof ass gonna hop his ass on the court one day.
A full fit, bro.
Come on, he on the damn team. Let's go check out his locker. Man, fuck out of here, dog.
I hope for that reason alone, I hope the Raptors never win anything ever again. I hope Kawhi leaves this offseason, and I hope they disband the whole franchise.
Damn.
Wait, Jimmy played basketball in, what's the name, didn't he? Degrassi?
Yeah.
He's just living out his Degrassi dream in real life. He's Jimmy all over
probably let him
again.
go out
He
there
should have
for
put Jimmy
warm-ups,
over that motherfucker. That'd have been more iconic.
I mean, he participated in warm-ups for Kentucky before.
Oh, yeah.
In
That shit
full
was crazy.
warm-up and shit.
Looking terrible.
Get the fuck
like he
out
was
of
like
here.
27
He got a
years
whole
old,
locker,
like
bro.
on a college basketball team.
Oh, bro.
Tell Jimmy go sit his ass
He
down
got a
somewhere,
full
bro.
locker.
Dude got
That
real
is
life hoop
hilarious.
dreams.
So
He gonna end up on a roster.
okay.
Keep playing.
They gonna give him a 10-day contract.
The way that the Raptors are going.
Yeah.
Hey, to
fuck
get
it.
people in the stands, want to be there.
They did to Master P.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lakers.
At least he
Speak of
can play,
hoop,
though.
They good.
Yeah.
He was actually a hooper. Like,
Yeah.
Master P was. He could hoop.
He can hoop.
That should be a top 5 we do.
Best rapper athletes.
Celebrity hoopers.
Celebrity hoopers. We probably could do that.
It's just gonna be all rappers.
Hey, Brian
Chris Brown can-
McKnight is cold.
Chris Brown can hoop, though. He a singer.
I said Brian McKnight, though. Like, he could hoop.
Brian McKnight want to sing. He coming here,
He
too.
ain't no 2 Chainz though.
Well, 2 Chainz
Man,
like
Brian
7 foot.
McKnight
and
in
shit.
his prime would buzz 2 Chainz.
Brian McKnight.
You don't know nothing.
You didn't see Brian.
He was singing all over the damn
Basketball was
court.
just better in the 90s.
The melody he hit on that three.
The melody.
He didn't even need no three. It was the 90s.
Okay. So I was going to ask y'all a question borrowed from Jalen Jacoby. Shout out to my favorite podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a boss move or a soft move for Drake to have a locker?
Soft as a bitch.
It's a corny move. Like,
It's Drake.
Everything.
That is a corny motherfucker.
Well, it depends if he utilizes the locker. Now, if he come into the game fully suited, then it changes the whole perspective.
It's gonna
why
be
is
the
Then it's
cornier.
suit is mad corny.
but it's
man.
like, why is he even in the locker room?
I mean, because he for everybody F's with Drake though. He like the king
Man,
of
but
Toronto.
still, like, you
bro.
trying to
Man.
go to work, like, this is your job when you just
Yeah.
got Drake popping in. Like,
Oh, what up, bro? You
Like
need
a
help?
fantasy
Hotline
cat.
blinging on
You
your
need help,
shit.
bro?
Walking in the
Let
locker
me help
room
you
talking
with
about he
your shoes,
turned.
bro.
Nah, bro. I don't need that motherfucking hotline blinging around me the whole time I'm in
Drake,
the locker room.
Drake
and
like the
shit.
team manager and shit. Like,
He be spitting before the game, getting them hyped up.
Right. Probably giving them
You need me to rub you
exclusive.
down?
Don't give me no
Leave it
speech.
rub you
water?
down.
I don't want to hear you talk
Need a
over.
towel?
Just rap.
Probably got them exclusive OVOs. You know, he giving out stuff. You know. You good?
That's funny.
yeah, I'm good.
All right.
That is funny.
Tim, what's the Mariners doing? Can you walk us through these trades and
They're being the Marlins.
So
Right. I write that twice. Like this is the same. This wasn't this last
exactly. So the Mariners traded shortstop Gene Segura, former Brewer, now All-Star. Juan Nicasio? Nicasio? I think it's Nicasio. James Pezos plus $1 million to pay Segura's trade bonus to the Phillies for J.P. Crawford, Carlos Santana. They also traded Robinson Cano and Edwin Diaz to the Mets for Jay Bruce, Anthony Swartz, I think that's how you say his name, and 3 prospects. Seattle's also paying $20 million of Cano's contract. So pretty much they're going through a rebuild, and I know a lot of people that be like, "Oh man, they were like so close to the playoffs this year. Why the heck are they doing a rebuild? Like that doesn't make any sense." Their best offensive player just turned 38. And then their second and third best players are already over 30. Oh, no. They only had 2 hitters under 30, really. That was like of their top players.
Wait, how old was Cano?
Cano's like 33.
Yeah,
36.
Yeah,
Oh, 36.
Yeah, I know he's up there now.
So they're an old-ass team with too few prospects. And they're like, yeah, you know, we got a good record. But like I was saying when they was winning, I'm like, their run difference was like -1. Like, that's not going to last. And really on paper, they said like for some theorem that they had, they should have been like 77 and 89. Truly. They're like, so they overperformed for a team and still to be meh. Like they needed to tear down and rebuild with the assets that they could get away with, so they're trying to go to the Cubs Astros model because they still got to chase the Astros. You're not winning shit with that team.
So my question is, what sport do y'all think that is easiest to rebuild in?
Football.
Why football?
Because it has the greatest parity, so it doesn't really take that much. Like, there isn't really that big of a gap between the best teams and the worst teams.
I don't
How
know if
about
I
with
agree
the
with
NBA?
that. Yeah, I was thinking more NBA. Just
Nah, because the NBA, like, you just got luck into, like, one of the top 5 players.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you would still be one player away from a complete overhaul
Yeah,
of the
but
squad.
getting that one player is, like, damn near impossible.
the reason I wasn't thinking more so NFL was just roster size. Like for example, let's look at the Packers. The holes they have. They have holes in a lot of different positions.
But if you hit on, like, 2 or 3 rookies, like,
Yeah, but
which
then-
happens every year for different teams.
But 2 or 3 won't do it in football like it would if you got 1 in basketball.
which
or-
is what I was thinking.
that's-
like one
that's-
player can literally change the entire dynamic of the
That's
team.
the logic.
But that
I
doesn't
had.
make it easier, like, because it's less, statistically, like, less likely to happen.
I mean, the only thing that I'm thinking of that agrees with you is Devin Booker in the Suns. Because he's
I mean, he's a
legitimately
piece-
like a superstar now, and they're not flocking to go to
I
Phoenix.
don't want to say
He's
superstar.
not a superstar.
He's close.
He's
He's
not
a-
even close.
Really?
No. He's not even an all-star yet.
He's
He'll
just
be
a,
one
he's
this
just
year.
a star.
He will not be.
You don't think so?
No.
In the
in the
West?
West, bro? Stop it.
I think Booker might make it.
I can
No, I
probably
think Booker
name.
might make it.
I can probably name 20 players in the West easily that are better than Devin Booker right now. That have
True,
a
but
better
he's also very
all-star.
popular as a player, though, with the
he
fans.
ain't that popular.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I think Devin Booker like really popular.
Not over.
You think All-Star game,
Westbrook?
though? Like, for real?
A Harden, a Paul,
Steph.
Steph,
Curry.
Dame,
Dame.
CJ,
Yeah.
We forgetting people.
right?
You said who?
Donovan Mitchell,
LeBron.
yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
dudes,
Donovan Mitchell.
the dudes in Denver.
Yeah. So chill out, bro.
I feel like Devin Booker's better than half of them.
Oh,
guys.
and we're only naming guards. Like,
Yeah.
We didn't get up to Paul George and LeBron and KD and
Anthony Davis.
oh yeah, Clay. Did we say Clay?
No, we didn't.
No, he didn't
'Cause
say
Clay-
Clay. That's
That's a lot. So
I still think Booker's up there with
chill out,
star
bro.
names. But I will agree with y'all. I will concede this defeat.
Chill out, bro.
I agree with y'all.
It's all right.
I was definitely about to say, just take the L. Like,
he took it. He said, "Okay."
I know. I was saying like right before he said that. I'm like,
May I have another?
You and this may I have another.
please, sir.
I want some more.
Dude,
More,
I cracked up
please.
when we went to the play and seen that. I was dying laughing. I don't know why it was so damn funny to me.
Get your hungry ass.
Oliver Twist.
Oh. Okay,
What were we even talking about?
She started on another one.
I did, and I can't stop.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Kobe Bryant is partnering with the Sports Academy to rebrand
Kobe.
its Thousand Oaks facility as the Mamba Sports Academy.
Corny.
Sounds great. Has a ring to it.
Why corny?
He has 5 rings to it.
Oh, there you go. I like what you did there.
You would.
Facts.
Number one mentality: shoot before they do, bro.
So
I should say it's corny, but it's just like, I don't know if Kobe Bryant should be teaching people basketball. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like his views on basketball are kind of outdated. Like, they work for him in his time, but at this point, like, the Mamba mentality is not good advice.
yeah, well,
I mean, like for like the fundamentals and shit. Like, yeah, sure, go there, but like, if you want him to be like your guru, like, I don't.
I think
That's a recipe for disaster.
Well, this facility, it has 5 basketball courts, 5 volleyball courts, 2 beach volleyball courts, a turf field, a esports training ground, batting cages, pitching mounds, and a Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu school.
Damn. Okay.
And
So, like, is
Kobe
it like
name
a
gonna be on
school
all of
or
that.
it's just like a sports complex?
It's a multi-sport training
Okay.
academy. They have like 50,000 students,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
I will fuck with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely will.
Kobe got some serious capital. Man.
You gotta
can
be.
put your name
He probably
on
only
them.
putting top notch athletes in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That actually sounds dope.
I mean, it just sound like you slapped his name on it, but all right.
I mean, it was already there.
Right.
They
It's not like
rebranded.
it's like he built it from the ground up. It's like
That's why I'm like, he had to get
Every
some-
brick.
it's like the G
No.
League.
Here's my
It's like the
vision.
G League now.
No,
Like he just
I
slapped
don't
his name
give a
on it.
damn about Kobe's name being on that
Hell
bitch. I'm just
no.
talking about a sports
I
academy
built this
of that
bitch
caliber.
brick by brick.
I don't give a fuck
And I'll
about
tear
Kobe.
this
It's
motherfucker down.
definitely not about Kobe. It's about being like a legit athletic academy like that, like of that magnitude.
That's
I mean, like
that's
they
what I
have,
think. Is
they
dope.
have them like all over.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
But then
I
putting
think that's
Kobe's
dope.
name on that,
I don't
make
give
more
a fuck
people
about
come.
Kobe's
It
name.
make more people come. Who ain't gonna come?
he has a point.
Exactly.
Pause.
You
That's
put-
why they
I mean,
did this. Like,
yeah.
it's a beautiful marketing strategy.
Exactly. That was the smartest thing you can do.
So, the Miami Heat.
Oh, hating ass Kobe. hater.
My hate towards Kobe during that moment had nothing to do with that.
What it has something to do with it?
You not
Not
listening?
important.
Bro, come on, bro.
Do I have Tim thoughts again?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is always a weird place to be. So,
I bet. Saw cowboys
Scary.
in that motherfucker.
it's every so often now where it's like I understand exactly what Tim is saying.
You catch his wavelength.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay,
Synchronicity, dog.
the Miami
That's
Heat.
not a word.
Synchronicity, dog.
Wait, what you just
We'll
said?
make it one, bro.
Tim Cross? That's what he just said? He said that shit for real? No, this smack shit out you. Saying that bullshit. B.
The Miami Heat. Third time
How
charm.
you gonna make it a word?
They ditched their Miami Vice
Oh,
jerseys.
nope, it is a word.
What do you mean?
And it's something to do with like the simultaneous events. Some shit happened at the same time.
word
That's
you
not,
said.
that's
That
not
ain't
the
what
word
you said.
I know that's what you meant, but that's not what you
Synchronicity,
said.
That's not-
dog.
That's
It's
you're
a word.
looking at
My
it.
argument was it was a word.
But
that
it's
was
not
my
a
That's
word.
not a word.
It is a word.
That
No, but
the
that-
word that you looked up is not the word that you just said.
Yeah.
Same word.
No, it's not.
I got the meaning wrong. Same word.
You got the pronunciation wrong, dumbass.
I got the word.
Oh, that's synchronicity, all right? I just skipped the
swear.
whole ass end, bro.
No, he swears what he said.
I was bleeping the end out on the word, too.
He swear that was what he was saying. Wow. That's funny, dude.
Missed the whole last letter.
You know what? You got me. You got me good.
Wow.
You need to stay away from the party.
Whole last end, dog.
Wow. Okay.
Told you he wanted some more. He wanted some more of the L's.
The buffet is open.
They got a 2-for-1 special going on the L's.
Second helpings. The Miami Heat, they've been wearing Vice jerseys. So they had a Vice night planned. They actually ditched the jerseys in order to try to stop a 6-game home losing streak that coincided with them wearing those jerseys.
What was the outcome of the game?
They won.
Oh, for real?
So they wore the red Heat jerseys, but it was on the Miami Vice court. And it was crazy because I was looking at it before I knew this, and I was like, what happened here? Like, they lose the jerseys? Why is the flooring wrong? This looks weird. And I turned it off because it didn't look good. But they won. Do y'all believe in any superstitions?
No.
I'm a superstitious person. So
What are some superstitions you believe in?
I can't think of none right now. It's not a bell. I can't remember none.
Ken, what about you?
I'm not gonna say I am superstitious, but I don't play with them. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like, I'm not saying like I'm superstitious, but you like breaking the mirror. Like, I'm not gonna play with it. I ain't gonna say I necessarily believe it, but I don't want to be the one that it happened to, so I won't do it.
I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah,
Like, you ain't gonna blame me for 7 years of bad luck.
So
Like, I'm not saying I believe it, but I'm not saying I don't believe
yeah,
it.
it's
Kinda like,
I'm not participating.
Bloody Mary or Candyman.
No, that's real. I've seen that. That's playing with spirits. You don't do that game. I learned the hard way. Nah.
It ain't the Holy Spirit.
It ain't.
Yeah, well, I ain't did neither one of them because I'm superstitious in that way. Plus, I seen ghosts.
Was you the kid that didn't step on cracks?
Yeah.
I didn't step on cracks for
I
a
used to
long
skip
time as
over.
a kid.
But
be
then I made a
skipping.
game out of it, and I made a long jump game out of it, and then I used my speed to see how fast I could do it.
I want to do some
It's
extra.
training, bro.
That was after
training,
you was
bro.
fighting in the alley.
Had to keep the speed up, man.
So
Tim's childhood was like a Rocky montage.
it is.
Of hood events. The Hood Olympics. Didn't we do that?
Yep.
We stayed in Northline, dog.
Hooping on crates.
We had a
Tim
crate
was
in our
a-
alley.
Tim was
On the fucking pole you're supposed to hang the laundry on. Yep.
Ours was actually on the electrical pole. Not a good idea.
I mean, it was a bigger backboard.
Yeah. It was more sturdy. Anyways,
Tim was a silver medalist in the Hood Olympics.
Silver, not even gold.
Maybe.
that's fair.
I wanted to race everybody on the block.
He's probably a gold medalist in track.
And run.
I used to run without my shoes on, bro. I was that runner.
That's the first rule. You gotta take your shoes off
I was gone.
feet dirty as a one.
Pull your
Dusty
pants
as a
up
motherfucker.
and go. If you don't pull your pants up, it's a false start. You gotta go back to the beginning.
I mean, if you don't pull your pants up, you falling over anyway.
Oh, you getting burnt anyways.
And we see these dudes racing, and this dude ran into a parked car. Dog. You talking about rolling, dog? I think I did piss myself that night.
You were at full speed.
I was gas, dog. And we was like, damn, this thing went right to the car, bro. Dog, I was crying, bro.
Like, we used to play football in the street, and like people would like try to lead their man into the car.
Yep.
Kids ain't shit, man.
Ain't shit.
So Fox, they want to have Ronda Rousey on the SmackDown
I
roster.
bet they do.
Once SmackDown moves to their
The biggest
network.
star they got right now.
Because they want SmackDown to be more of a sports direction
Oh, okay.
and feature less comedy to fit in with their other sports programming.
So I wonder if like Fox and USA are going to start like fighting over superstars.
Interesting.
Like, will they have like a hand in the direction? I saw that. Like, will they have a hand in the direction of like the story? Like, where do people go?
Who did Vince sell his shares to today? Not all of them. He sold off 23 million.
You don't sell shares to an individual person. You
You just put them
it
up
back
for
on the
sale
market.
and people buy it.
Well, they said he sold them. So do we know who bought them?
No, it's not. That's not the way it works. It's not
Right.
like I put $5 on the table and then you took it.
No.
It's more what it's like.
Oh, yeah, I'm just like, if he put the shares back out there, then like Fox can come and buy up a handful of them, and then
They
somebody else can buy
can,
it.
like somebody can.
That's
but
why I was
we
just
don't
wondering.
know who.
That's why I was wondering. I wonder who bought them because we're talking
Oh,
about
I thought
Fox
you were
and-
asking us
No.
who bought them.
I was like, I wonder
Didn't
who
we-
bought them. Or
I don't remember
did
him
say,
saying,
do
I
we know
wonder.
who bought them?
It could be-
Anyways,
yeah.
I'm pretty much talking about like the companies could have bought up the shares and have a little more control into it too.
But you
But
don't
they
know
can-
if
you
buying
can-
no shares like issue a seat on the board of directors.
Right,
which means
and
that
they
you
could
wanna
buy
hang.
shares now. They didn't have to wait for Vince to sell any.
Yeah.
Like, the stock is always on sale. It's a stock. Also, so pissed at myself that I did not invest in WWE stock when they crashed, when the
bottom,
network.
yeah.
And I was texting people, like, if you got money, put your money in WWE while the stock is like $7. That stock like $74 now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, they're going to try to do that. So, some NFL and NBA injuries. Y'all flip the paper over. It's been a hard week for NBA news. NFL injuries. So, Carolina tight end Greg Olsen, foot, he's out for the season.
Did he ever come back, or is this just like a thing?
He got injured again this past week.
Oh, okay.
Cincinnati wide receiver A.J. Green injured his foot as well. He's out for the season. Washington O-lineman Jonathan Cooper messed up his bicep. He's out for the season. Washington quarterback Colt McCoy had a broken fibula. The initial reports were that he is out for the season, but now they're saying like maybe if they make the playoffs, he can come back. They're making the playoffs. Right now, Mark Sanchez is the only quarterback on that roster.
It's a bad place to be.
The only one.
Mark fucking butt fumble Sanchez.
And now, like, in addition to the reasons I gave last week, I definitely don't want Colin Kaepernick going in there because now they breaking legs, like, consistently. Like, I don't want that voodoo on.
But they looked into him.
No,
they said they discussed.
They said they had a discussion. You know what the discussion was?
Do we want that shit? No.
We're not getting
Nope.
Kaepernick, right? Nope.
Say
Put
less.
that out to the media. Say that
Say less.
we discussed it so they don't think we're racist.
Say less.
It's still fuck Kaepernick, right? Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move on.
New business.
Here.
NBA injuries. Indiana guard Victor Oladipo. He's been having messed up knees since like the 17th of November, and now they just said he's out indefinitely. Not good news for that team. Washington center Dwight Howard. He had to get surgery on his glutes.
Mr. Cheeks.
He's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks.
That's his name, Mr. Cheeks.
You're going to make Tim jealous in a minute.
Booty butt cheeks. Cheeks. Booty butt cheeks.
Oklahoma City forward Andre
We didn't get to that part
Robinson.
yet.
Huh?
Talking about the radio.
Yeah, y'all can say that. He had another setback. Leg fracture. They found a fracture. He's going to be reevaluated in another 6 weeks. I feel terrible for him.
That's fucked up.
Phoenix guard Devin Booker has a hamstring injury. Right now, they're just saying he's out indefinitely.
But he's going to be all-star.
Golden State center Damian Jones tore his pectoral muscle.
Shit.
He's going to be out for the season.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he also had tore his other pectoral muscle before the draft.
Damn.
Full set. Dallas guard Dennis
His
Smith
titties
Jr.
ain't shit.
Hey, shit.
So he had a tooth knocked out when he was diving for a loose ball by Patrick Beverly. I don't know if y'all saw the video.
Mm-hmm. Like, he spit the tooth out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he got it fixed ASAP because he said, quote,
Because of the bitches.
I knew there would be cameras, and when there's cameras, it's going to social media, and when there's social media, there's ladies looking, and when there's ladies looking, I got to be looking nice, end quote.
Where's the bitches?
Whole train.
I respect it. Pat Bev also got ejected later on in that game. Not because he, knocked someone's tooth out, but because he threw a ball at a fan. And he was fined $25,000 for that as well.
But he did say that he had warned both security and the referees, like, dude is, like, crossing the line. Like, because apparently he was, like, being real disrespectful. He talked about his mom, like, all types of stuff. And he's like, I got fed up, and they ain't want to do anything about it, so I took it in my own hands.
And to be fair, he didn't really throw the ball at him. It was more like a bounce pass. He
But
bounced
it's still
past
like
him.
I would have beamed that.
It's still like a,
No,
I see you.
Yeah.
This is about as much as I'm legally allowed to do.
It wasn't even that forceful. It was just kind of like,
Sweet Shandy and shit.
so.
After KD told people, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Watch the fucking game.
Some NFL.
You know I'm soft.
Right. Some NFL transactions. Kansas City. They actually released Kareem Hunt. What?
Yeah.
It didn't look right to me. I was like, what? Following a TMZ video from February that showed him push and kick a woman in a hotel. He's also being investigated by the NFL for punching a man in the face in June in Ohio. Same state.
And apparently he was connected to, like, some type of, like, bar fight in, like, January.
Yeah,
So he just a fighting motherfucker.
pretty much.
Yeah.
He Tim as a child.
But never grew up.
But what? Okay, do y'all think that he got released because of what he did or because of the lying part?
He got released because there was a video.
Yeah.
So
And there was a
video
legit
never
woman
surfaced.
in there, and him assaulting a woman
it'd
on
have been
video
straight.
is the only reason why he got released.
Yep.
Same as Ray Rice.
Yeah,
Yep.
Same exact scenario.
that is the same exact thing.
It is.
Did Ray Rice reach out to him?
Yep, he actually did.
No, that's sound. That's just sound. Who else can help you in this song?
But it'll be
Not that
interesting.
damn interview he did.
It'll be, no.
No.
Like,
He
Did you finally watch it?
he was not ready for that interview. He was not ready for that interview.
like when I
No,
saw,
he
like,
called the interview.
That's
I
what, but
know.
he wasn't
Right.
ready,
Ready for it.
He wasn't ready for
like
it.
when
though.
I saw, like when they announced that he would be on Countdown, I'm like, first of all, this is way too soon. Second of all, like,
It just happened.
there's
B.
nothing
Chill
good
out.
that can come from this. Like, it's not like you can talk your way out of it.
No.
Yeah. I
I
didn't
want to
mean
get my side of the story.
or-
Like, there
There's
is
no
no
side.
like.
yeah, bro. Like we see it, bro. Like you tripping.
And then he wouldn't even explain nothing. Like, if you're going to do the interview, and for what? If you're not going to explain anything, I'm just sorry.
I'm just
sorry. Well, who was she? I met her that night, but I'm just sorry. Well,
They
what
was
did she
trying to get
say?
it out on me.
What did she
Just
say to
wasn't.
make you do that? It happened. I'm just sorry. I'm like, the fuck you call her over here for then?
Waste of
Because
time.
he's sorry.
You make yourself look more of an idiot. Right?
But it'll be interesting to see what happens because like Ray Rice was pretty washed up at the point when
He was still.
he was
thought
on
you
the
said,
down
like,
he was on the downside of
but
his
he was
career.
Still
He's
a
still
really
good.
productive running back.
I feel like he wasn't as productive anymore, but we can look it up. But it'll be interesting to see like what happens with this because dude's like what 23 years old
Yeah.
and is proven to be like one of the best running backs in the league. Like
Yep.
I feel like he's released for now, but I don't think this is the last
He'll
we're
be
gonna see
released
him.
for long.
Yeah.
This year, somebody will pick him up.
And if it would have
No, it's not
if it would have
this
been
year, I don't
last
think.
week, like before, like everybody saw what happened when Reuben Foster got picked up, like he probably would have got claimed.
When that Rice thing happened in 2013,
I don't know, whatever his last year in the NFL was.
2013.
So it happened.
It's happened during that season probably.
Or yeah, then after it was done for him.
Because he was 26. So he still had a 1,300-yard season, 12 touchdowns, 1,100-yard season, 9 touchdowns, and then the year it happened, he's 660 and 4 touchdowns.
No, it wasn't the year it happened.
No, it
The
happened
2000
after his last season.
Yeah.
Okay, well, his last season, he had a rough season, yes. His very last season. He
I
ran
remember
for
him not
660.
being as good, like at least the last season. So I didn't know how it was trending.
No, it wasn't trending that downward. It was just that one season where it was like, oh, what's going on? Anyways, that's what happened. The Chiefs signed Sharkhandrick West back.
He used to ball in their system. He used to
Did you
ball
have
in
to
their system.
yell?
My bad. I didn't know that was that loud. For sure.
In Buffalo, they cut wide receivers Kelvin Benjamin and Andre Holmes out of nowhere.
I wonder if they like got in a fight in the locker room or something.
Benjamin probably been a little bitch all season.
He has been.
So they was probably like, you know what? I'm tired of your shit. Your stats don't look that good this season. You can bounce. Good luck. You've been cut by 2 different teams within a year. Well, you got traded to us, and then we cut you within a year. And you was already exiled in Carolina as is. That's why we traded for your punk ass. And now you want to be a little bitch. Now you cut 2 teams in 2 years. You a problem now.
All right.
All right.
you so mad?
Well, you just shit on him. He listening. You know him.
No,
I can't wait till he got cut.
damn, I did sound like I
Gotta
was
give
like,
him a.
You sounded like it
I
was
gotta give him a
personal.
piece of my mind.
Damn, I ain't even mean it like that.
You know why he's so mad? Because he's slow. Like if he was a fast receiver, he would he would have had his back.
It don't even matter. He fast as shit.
He gonna bounce back. Some NBA transactions. So Cleveland traded Kyle Korver to Utah for Alec Burks, a 2020 second-round pick, and a 2021 second-round pick via Washington. Any thoughts on the trade?
Doesn't matter.
Cleveland, you getting 2 second-round picks, and
Half a season of Alec Burks.
right, not bad. Joakim Noah, he signed that 1-year
Finally,
vet minimum deal with the Grizzlies.
that also won't matter.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever. Chicago fired their head coach, Fred Hoiberg,
That also doesn't matter.
and now Jim Boylan is their head coach. He's not interim head coach. He's been named head coach.
They want him there next year, too.
I doubt it.
That's what they said.
I know. They also said that they also gave Fred Hoiberg a 5-year contract. So
And they said that the team wasn't performing to the way that they thought
Now,
it would have been.
when
trashed.
when the Bills, when the Bulls look a little bit better, I don't know if it's going to be because of Boylan. Actually, I'll tell you, it's probably not because of him. They're getting healthy.
yeah,
Like,
but I mean, I guess like if you want to move on from Hoiberg, like you want to set up so that the new guy looks like he's good. Like the Bucks fired Prunty like right before they had like
Kids.
the Bucks fired Kidd right before they had like a string of really winnable games. So it's like you can run off some wins, and then like, oh, they're off to a hot start with Joe Prunty as their new head coach, and the Bucks are,
Great
Like-
decision.
yeah, it's
mind
all
games.
PR.
Yeah.
You think the Packers will do that with Philby?
No, the Packers are just.
They're not. He's not staying around.
No.
Don't even think about it.
Trash, bro.
Damn, I threw that in that universe, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ah, good luck.
Phoenix waived Isaiah Canaan. Someone on Twitter saw that and retweeted it and said, and it spelled it the way his name is, cannons to the left.
Oh, yeah, cannons.
Cannons to the right.
Oh, wrong way.
Rafael Delgado. Boy, Fresh Prince was good. Yeah, but the thing about that is Phoenix didn't have that many point guards. Any point guards. And he actually started 75% of their games before they cut him. So
Yeah, but they have like 5 wins on the season, so it's fine.
yeah, but you still didn't have a point guard. And you cut the one you had.
You better off letting Devin Booker run point.
Now he's hurt.
That is true. Well, you still got washed up as Jamal Crawford, so.
He hitting game winners.
Bring up old
Malcolm
stuff.
Brogdon.
Bring up.
The Raptors released guard Kay Felder, who was actually playing for their G League affiliate, after he was arrested for domestic violence on Monday.
Big dreams, okay, Felder.
Today is Tuesday. Just throwing it out there.
Wait, what happened?
He was arrested Monday. Today is Tuesday. He has been cut.
He's also a G leaguer. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see that same energy when it's like an all-star.
If it's an all-star.
Yeah.
When you say when, it's like you're putting it in the universe.
We're not throwing it in the
mean,
universe.
Statistically speaking, it's probably
Jesus
gonna-
Christ.
It's
I'm
facts,
trying to
bro.
erase it and you keep wiping it back on.
You can't erase facts, no?
So,
Shut your ass up, King.
That's
Go
what's
back to
going on.
sleep.
I've been talking.
To who?
Not really.
Well, I guess I've been talking to myself then. Shit. Having a good old conversation.
college football playoffs, Tim.
Oh,
It's
we
only
have-
14,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to say it's Clemson versus it's Clemson, Alabama, Notre Dame, and fucking motherfucking Oklahoma. Yeah,
It was on the paper.
Kyler Murray. I was going off the dome.
I think Notre Dame.
Like,
would
first he
do
picked
it,
up his phone to, like, look it up. And then we was like, Tim, so he thought, like, oh, I should
He's
know
going to
this.
go from 25.
And I think you put the Bama game on there against UGA. Tim?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I mean, basically, what?
Because they was Falcons all over again.
Yeah, like they're basically the mini Falcons. Like they were up. I don't know what the score was. I wasn't actually watching the game, but I was like watching the reaction on Twitter, and everybody was like, "Georgia's going to Georgia this game," and Georgia that game.
Against the backup quarterback. Granted, in college football, that could still be like a superstar, but still. Against the backup quarterback.
I mean, it is like nice, not symbolism, but it's a nice bookend to the story. Like last year, Tua replaced Jalen Hurts in the national championship game, led them to a win.
Hurts came back.
And then
replaced
Hurts
Tua.
came back and replaced Tua.
Okay, guys. It's time.
For what?
It's time for the radio.
Oh, shit.
She was happy.
I was like, where we go?
I've been waiting for the radio. Dude, can we have the aux cord? So, you guys know you listen to the show. Every so often, it's becoming more frequent. We have a moment where we listen to an athlete song. And we say, like, is it hot or not? You know, we talk about it. Have some conversations. So we decided, why not make this into like a little radio segment? So, we got a radio station name now. We got a slogan.
Y'all did all of that without me. I was just sitting there looking. I was like, oh, they're on to something.
When do we ever need you?
He ain't gonna get the reference, like, but he was probably like in the picture from The Simpsons where he's just looking out the window and seeing everybody else playing. Like, that looks fun.
I see what they're doing down there. So, Tim, would you like to kick off the...
Sure,
You're the radio host.
You got to start the music.
You got to get...
You know the DJs always bring the song in mid-song.
But we not talking about.
No, I'm about
like
to
the-
play the song.
Yeah,
No.
But you got to do like the...
the
not-
the voice.
The intro.
You got an intro.
You got-
Yeah, the DJ
What's
shit.
the radio station, fam?
The name.
I know that.
And the number.
Play the damn song, and
you
I
gonna
got
play
you.
the song before?
Trust me, I got you.
This shit
we
finna
gonna,
be
hey,
trash
we gonna
as a
trust
mother-
him. Okay,
Garbage.
y'all ready to trust him?
Who the fuck is we?
Everybody who's listening right now, because...
Y'all is trusting Tim.
All right.
Tim gonna Tim it.
Tim's gonna one take that shit. WTECK radio was 69.9, and 69 is fine. You listen to Victor Oladipo, Victor, and Mr. Songs. Drown.
What if I was made for you to enjoy?
Thank you.
And it's just for you and only you. Your sex next door. You know I got that work, got the sex in you, my hobby. Now I need you every day. I love the way she ride me. I love the way she ride me. I wanna drown.
Oh, this shit cold.
Hey, hold on, though. I was listening like this shit cold as a motherfucker. Hey, it don't even matter. You hurt. You get the fuck off of this.
Hey, this shit cold. I'm gonna have to listen to this.
Every time I go down, 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 drown.
Freaky ass boy.
Give me your body.
Okay, Vic.
That shit dope.
Hey, that was
I'm gonna
fire.
have to go check it out.
Yeah, that was fire.
I was waiting to listen to that album because I've been wanting to,
I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. I haven't,
but I had to
it
wait
Yeah.
for the show. See what I do for y'all listeners.
That was fire.
That was pretty cold. So good for you, Vic.
Do your thing.
Also good for Seattle. They've been awarded a hockey team. So they will be the NHL's 32nd team,
Cheers.
and they'll be in the Pacific Division. The Arizona Coyotes are moving to the Central.
Ain't shit central about Phoenix.
Not the time zone or nothing.
Yeah, you're right. And they'll begin during the 21.
The 2021-22 season.
There you go. That season.
2021.
See,
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
it
Like,
do
I was
sound
thinking, like,
crazy.
oh, this sounds weird.
Getting old, B.
So we don't know what the team name is yet, but apparently the Oakview Group, which is interlinked with the Seattle Ownership Group, and they're overseeing all the arena renovations. They applied for 38 domains representing 13 potential team names. I'm going to read these off quickly. You just say, like, yay or nay. Okay? Seattle Cougars.
Boo.
Nay.
Nah.
Seattle Eagles.
Boo.
Nay.
Seattle Emeralds.
Boo.
Maybe.
What's that got to do with hockey?
I mean,
Hockey is nonsensical.
I thought
Yeah.
like Emerald. When I think of Emerald, I do think of like Seattle.
I mean,
I think it's
isn't it
Sonic.
Emerald City. Yeah.
Yeah. Sonic.
Still don't like it.
It's okay.
And-
It's okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
Also, my mom's stone. So, Seattle Evergreens.
No.
Man.
It's like a cigarette or something.
Seattle Firebirds.
No.
Firebirds.
Fire and ice, really?
Seattle Kraken.
Oh, what?
Or Kraken.
I think it's Kraken. Kraken.
Seattle Kraken. Let's get it cracking.
Release
Seattle.
the Kraken.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Kraken.
I mean, I am here for that. 'Cause that'd be cracking.
The logo should be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
With the Emerald. Oh, that'd be cold.
Seattle
Krakens.
Rainiers.
Whoever the fuck that is. Nah.
It's the
Rainiers?
Oh, the Rainiers?
Mount Rainier.
Oh, Rainier.
No.
Nah.
Seattle Renegades.
Nope.
Seattle Sea Lions.
Hell no. The fuck?
This ain't SeaWorld. Chill out, B.
Seattle Seals.
No.
If you're not going to use sea lions, you're going to use seals.
Seattle Sockeyes.
Whatever
What?
the fuck that is. Oh, a sockeye?
Wait,
The fish.
Seattle
Oh.
Sockeye.
No. Hell no. That just sounded dumb. No. Next.
Seattle Totems.
Fuck
Hell
no.
no. What the
They're
fuck?
getting worse.
And last but not least, Seattle Whales.
Trash.
How many of y'all see whales in Seattle?
See, that's stupid. Wait, what?
How many of
asking
y'all
how many
see
people see
whales
whales?
in
Oh, like
Seattle?
regularly.
Probably a lot.
Oh.
Since they're like
On the
Oh, yeah, they
they're in the
right
bay.
there.
Yeah,
Well,
they're in the Bay Area. But I'm saying, like, wouldn't it be
or
too
like
shallow
in
for whales
the
to
Bay
come?
Area.
We'll still come up and say what it do.
But like, it's kind of
Did
shallow.
you say whales
sound.
come up and say what up though?
They
But
come
isn't
up-
there like a hockey team named the Whalers? So, like, wouldn't that like
Are
you
they
would like
Alaskan?
What was the one? You said Kraken, right?
Yeah.
Seattle Kraken.
Hartford Whalers?
Yeah, Seattle Kraken.
But it's like you like that would be like the Bucks and the Deer Hunters. Like you like
Bears and Cubs.
no, but I mean I'm
Same
saying
thing,
like
though.
they're polar opposites. Like a whaler hunts whales.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So,
All
no,
right,
you
well,
can't do
Seattle, don't do that.
Seattle Kraken.
Yeah,
Politics about your damn name.
that's
No.
what we want.
that.
Greg,
Just don't call them Redskins and you're good.
Yeah,
Or anything,
Total
or any
damn
other
near-
thing racist.
Total damn near
It was down
racist.
there.
yeah. Greg Popovich, he said, "quote There's no beauty in basketball anymore." End quote.
You don't believe that shit.
Thanks to the 3-point shot becoming all of the rage.
Actually, I take that back. He probably does believe that shit because he has to watch DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge jack up 20-foot jumpers all game. You did this to yourself, Greg. There is no beauty in that basketball.
Yeah, this is a team. That's what you got. Do y'all agree
That's what happens when you zig when everybody else zags.
Oh,
with Pop?
No, I still think like
I think basketball is.
I think it's fun.
I think it's more beautiful than it's ever been.
It's
I
more
love
wide
the
open.
passing.
Like you could,
yeah.
like yeah.
I mean, the sets.
because
are
like it would be
beautiful.
like
Congested.
people are more spread out. Like the spacing is better, which means that less people are like congesting the lane. So like it's
The
not
ball
just
movement is more beautiful.
right. Like it's not just like a scrum of people in the middle of the court. And like basketball is not it's not a contact sport. Like and people are like, oh, I miss the physicality. It's like that's not what basketball was intended to be. Like
Nope.
every move that basketball has made since they were playing with peach baskets has been to open it up and make it more free flowing.
And they continued that trend.
Peach basket.
Because I mean, like at one point you weren't even allowed to dribble. Yeah, at other points you weren't allowed to jump when you you take a shot. Like it's about evolution, making the sport better.
Yep. So
Nothing
Eric
but
summed
white
it all
people
up.
in the 50s.
Don't come for my sport. That's all I'm saying.
Basketball was trash in the 50s.
we're gonna get
It
you
was.
on here, Walter, to defend your point about basketball being trash. Now, I can't wait to see you and Eric go at this.
Buddha, Buddha, Buddha.
It's like Eric and Evil Eric. It's like Mario and Wario.
Sonic and
It's like Tim and Q.
Yeah.
For sure.
Damn.
that's no. Y'all keep calling him the evil version. Who would I be the evil one then?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because you the nasty motherfucker.
You the one out here humping on the dance floor.
Exactly. Eating booty.
Hey,
Loyola University. They gave Sister Jean a Final Four ring. It's the least they could have done. All the money they got to make off of her.
Camille saw it like the that's so Raven like. What
Yep.
synchronicity, dog.
Yeah.
Synchronicity.
He was running. I said he right there. He was for the run with it too.
He thought he had a
I was like,
open
yes.
lane.
He thought he was Mario
tried,
Hazonia in
bro.
this motherfucker.
That was a clear path foul on my behalf right there.
Right, B. I tried to secure for the alley, bro.
Under Armour, they changed boy size shoes to kid size after the young girl wrote a very thoughtful letter to Steph Curry. I actually have the letter because,
And her name is Riley.
yeah, like his own child. Let's see.
At first, like I only saw his response. I'm like, why is he writing a public letter to his daughter? But then I realized it wasn't her.
Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So, the letter that she wrote said, "Dear Stephen Curry, my name is Riley, just like your daughter, smiley face. I'm 9 years old from Napa, California. I am a big fan of yours. I enjoy going to Warriors games with my dad. I asked my dad to buy me the new Curry 5s because I'm starting a new basketball season. My dad and I visited the Under Armour website and were disappointed to see that there were no Curry 5s for sale under the girls section. However, they did have them under sale under the boys section, even to customize it. I know you support girl athletes because you have 2 daughters and you host an all-girls basketball camp. I hope you can work with Under Armour to change this because girls want to rock the Curry 5s too. Sincerely, Riley Morrison." So, Twitter did this thing, and the letter made it to Steph Curry. And he responded, "Hey Riley, I appreciate your concern and have spent the last 2 days talking to Under Armour about how we can fix the issue. Unfortunately, we have labeled smaller sizes boys on the website. We are correcting this now. I want to make sure you can wear my kicks proudly, so I am going to send you a pair of Curry 5s. Curry 5s now, and you'll be one of the first kids to get the Curry 6. Lastly, we have something special in the works for International Women's Day on March 8th, and I want you to celebrate with me. More to come on that, but plan to be in Oakland that night. All the best. # ruin the game." It's quite a violent hashtag there. But
kudos to Mr. Curry.
But it's weird that they even still had that as boys. Like I feel like Nike switched to grade school like a
a long
ass
time
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Under Armour is behind.
But
Way
then
behind.
their owner is kind of Trumpy. So
Oh, really?
Oh, that says a lot.
No, don't say that.
I never knew that.
Damn.
yeah,
Well, fuck
big
him.
time donor.
Well, how about that?
WrestleMania is
Red
changing.
hat.
WWE is changing the WrestleMania weekend lineup. They're swapping the nights NXT and the Hall of Fame take place. So the NXT used to be Saturday, and the Hall of Fame used to be Friday night. Now NXT will be Friday, and NXT will be Saturday.
I mean, obviously I don't work there, so it doesn't really matter
Backwards.
for me. But it made more sense for it to be like NXT Saturday and Sunday Well, I guess either way they'll have to change it because they're not in the arena. But it felt like if you're gonna have like the ring set up, you might as well just keep it set up and
Instead of tearing it down.
yeah. But
yeah.
I forgot
to
that
put it
Sunday
back
is
up.
gonna be in like the big stadium, so they're not there anyway. So they got 2 days to switch back over.
Yeah. But the crazy part about that is people were talking about it because that
'Cause they ducking.
Saturday, exactly, there is a Ring of Honor New Japan Wrestling G1 Supercard that's going to be in Madison Square Garden that Saturday night. So now WWE won't be in direct competition with them.
Let them spook you on your own damn weekend.
Right. And before this G1 Supercard, the WWE has successfully prevented any other wrestling companies from booking Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Since like 57.
Like, why weren't they? Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Like, why weren't they in Madison Square Garden if they're in New York that weekend anyway?
I think they're not in New York, I don't believe, for WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania is in New York, New Jersey.
Is it?
Yep. So then, like, all the other stuff is gonna be in Barclays.
Maybe because G1 had it. No, they probably didn't. I don't know.
I mean, like, WWE's home base is basically Madison Square Garden.
Barclays is newer. Shiny.
They probably got a better deal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Vince all about his bag, dog.
Bagging his roids.
That's it. That's all he cares about. So, Kenneth Fareed, he was on Instagram liking comments from fans asking about his playing time and calling his teammate Jerry Dudley a bum. Liking comments. When will y'all learn?
That's funny.
We can see y'all.
Right. He's
He's
like,
like,
oh,
"Oops."
I didn't read it. My friend had posted it, so I just
So
liked
I
it
like
off
that,
GP.
you know.
And then when I realized that, I unliked it.
But it was too late. Y'all already seen it.
Y'all seen my likes. Jared Dudley, being the professional he is, he didn't have anything really negative to say. He said, it's just unfortunate these things happen, but it's not that big.
I am a bum.
Don't you disrespect Jared Dudley in my presence.
Well paid, bum.
Yeah,
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
he is.
He gave me free tickets once.
And he was a decent
Gentleman and a scholar.
player. He was a decent player.
Like, before he was on the bus. Like, he was a son.
And I seen, and on the
He's a
Suns, he was
shooter.
actually valid.
He used to hit threes, right?
Yeah, big man.
He ain't that big.
He's not that big.
I mean, he wasn't skinny.
Always fashion.
You know what? We're just going to move on. So, a video emerged of Buffalo defensive end Jerry Hughes yelling at a referee, happened to be Roy Ellison, after the game. Hughes claimed that Ellison called him the B word.
Oh. Ooh, I'm telling you.
And like, this referee has a history of, like, using less than ideal language towards players, and he's been warned about it previously. So
Back in 2013.
it's probably pretty valid.
Yeah, I believe the player in the
Yeah.
situation.
And I mean, like, the way he was snapping, like, something triggered him.
So, I've never asked a man this question before. I just assumed I knew the answer, but why is that word so triggering to be called that by another man?
Because like, for me, like, I wouldn't, like, I don't want to say this, because it's meant as disrespect. Like, I don't care what you call me. Like, if it's meant, like, to like, it's not like I'm gonna take more offense to being called a bitch than anything else that you mean.
Just don't disrespect me.
Right. Like, I take offense to the disrespect, like, not the word specifically.
Yeah, that's why I personally don't use it. Like, especially, you know how it's derogatory towards women or whatever, and super negative. So, nah. It gets, because it's like, it's meant to be like the ultimate disrespect to a man.
Yeah.
Because that's basically you talking about his manhood. Like, oh, you a bitch or you a pussy or whatever. So, of course, man being
But
who
we
they
also
are.
have to notice that all those terms are, like, referring to a woman.
Yeah, that's what I said. You call him a chick. That's exactly what I said the first
But,
time.
like, why is that offensive?
That's how
It's
it is.
masculinity.
That's how we was.
He said insulting his manhood, I guess.
But, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's the food for thought to
That's
take
the
away
culture,
from
though.
this. Right.
Yeah,
Like, why is being called a woman a bad thing?
it definitely is.
I mean, we're
not.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So, where are we? Oh, Tim, talk about this soccer thing that was going on.
Oh, Luka Modric. He was awarded the 2018 Ballon d'Or. Sorry. The Ballon d'Or for... What the fuck? What?
The award.
Where you?
No, she...
Oh,
anyway.
world instead of wood.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Ballon d'Or for World Soccer Player of the Year. It's the first time since 2007 that either Messi or Ronaldo didn't win. Messi actually came in 5th this time, which is like crazy, even though he's not having the best of times.
So
But,
that's not that crazy.
True. But he's still cold. But no, it was just a big deal because of the fact that
Was
you know.
Ronaldo second?
yeah, Ronaldo was second.
Oh, okay.
So like it wasn't like he was far behind. Like so, it's a big
Well,
feat to knock one of them two out.
You know what? Neymar didn't care nothing about that because he skipped it to actually stream Call of Duty.
Because he probably knew he wasn't going to win.
What's the point? I'm going to play Call of Duty.
Neymar wasn't even top 5. That's probably why.
Yeah. that's like Dame Lillard saying, I'm skipping the NBA awards. Like, all right, wasn't invited.
Who is you again?
But Kylian Mbappe, your boy, he came in 4th.
Cool. I'm getting that jersey, man. I'm a
I mean,
fan.
now we got the rest of the top 5, so who was 3?
Oh, Antonio Griezmann.
I don't even know what that is.
Kawhi Leonard. He signed with New Balance.
They was killing it.
No, the jokes were hilarious. Then he came to the game last night.
New Balanced out.
And his New Balance. I mean, the sweatsuit wasn't bad. The shoes wasn't. That's the part. Like I kept looking down. Like, okay.
He had his John Cena zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
John Cena stay wrestling some damn New Balance.
What would it take for y'all to wear some New Balance shoes?
Not
For
much.
them to pay me to do it. Like they did with Kawhi. Like,
Well,
shit, I'll wear like one of them Chinese brands if they pay me enough.
No, your shoes made out of paper.
I can buy some new feet. No?
well, outside of the abstract, if that's the ideal one.
Hell no.
If they pay me, I mean you now, like
Oh, like
Not much.
for me to like buy
Yeah.
a pair of New Balances.
you, Eric. Yeah, the shoe
I don't know, like
collector.
some of the classic ones are like they're classic shoes. Like if I see it,
So would you buy New Balance shoes to hoop in?
hell no.
No.
Well, first of all, I don't hoop anymore. So
I guess
eliminate
why
that.
you want to get your ankle toe all the way off.
Hooping in the fuzzy ass shoes, bro.
No grip at the bottom of the motherfuckers, dog.
That's why I want to see
Oh,
what
shit.
Kawhi's wearing now. I didn't see what he wore actually like
You have to
during the
wear
game.
bowling shoes on.
Did
Motherfucker out there in
I know
church
that they were
shoes,
after
bro.
Gordon Hayward? Did he ever end up signing with them?
Who? Gordon Hayward?
Yeah,
What, with New Balance?
yeah.
I thought he was a New Balance athlete, but someone told me I was wrong. I believe it was Nick Beasy,
Yeah, Nick Beasy.
never sleazy.
Always
'Cause I
sleazy.
think we like talked about it like when like they were going hard after him, but I don't remember if we ever got like resolution on it
I think he signed with Nike, but we'll check.
after.
Is he
broke his ankle.
playing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
He just
Not
had a-
very well,
He just
but-
had he had
that's
one
all.
good game.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to talk about the Heisman Trophy?
Heisman. Hey, Jay-Z B-Day, right?
Yeah. What's they got to do with Heisman?
Correlates. He said that.
He said what?
He said Heisman. You know he did. What song was that? Oh, shit. Damn. Is it the one with Rick Ross?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
damn.
think it is though.
Yeah. I
Like,
thought that
can
was...
you give me some more? Like, I need some more
That's
context.
all he's saying. Is shit.
You gotta hear the song, dog.
What we can't because you don't know
Right,
what
because you don't know what
is.
song it is.
I gotta find it.
Well, do the Heisman first.
This is going to take you all.
Yeah, can you do the Heisman Trophy
Oh,
finalists, please?
Kyler Murray.
It's on the paper, Tim.
Oh shit, is it?
Would you pay attention to where we are?
My bad. Tua from Alabama, Kyler Murray, and Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State University are the top 3.
Who's the favorite?
To be honest with you, it's kind of tied between Tua and
Murray.
because they're both having like career years in college football. They're going to finish with like the 1 and 2 on the like highest completion percentage ever for a college football student. The other person was Baker Mayfield from last year, but like they're having like crazy good seasons. And old boy from Ohio State, because he just had that 5 touchdown game the week before, and then 6 against the Wolverines. Now he that threw his name into the bucket too. But it's probably between Kyler Murray or Tua. Like, those are the 1 and 2, but it's like 50-50 split.
We'll backtrack really quick before we move forward. Gordon Hayward signed with the company that Klay Thompson is with. Was it Anta?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Gordon Hayward went.
He got the Chinese money.
Yep.
Nick Beasy was right. Shout out to the Elements of Hip Hop podcast. Michael B. Jordan, or as Tim would say, Michael Bay Jordan,
Shut your ass.
or as I
Be
would say,
saying that.
Michael Bay.
You do
Jordan.
be saying that.
I do not.
We
I
have
be
you
talking
on
about.
tape.
I be talking about the producer, dog.
No,
Y'all
you
tripping.
don't.
We have you on
First of all,
tape.
he's a director. Second of all,
Don't matter.
Do matter.
He produced
does
for Tim.
I got a couple flicks.
What? Okay.
Him and Dennis.
Okay.
Nah, bro.
So, anyways, Michael B. He was asked by TMZ.
A night with Dennis.
I'm out here spitting bars. He was asked who he was willing to box, and he said Roy Jones, bro. What? Of course, Roy Jones Jr. Heard that. Had something to say. First thing is, I never ducked a fight in my life. I don't duck nothing. If Michael B. wants this real, contact Roy Jones Jr. and we will make it happen. I know he can't beat me still. I know he's probably in better condition because he's younger, but I'm an old school vet. End quote.
He gonna get the.
I think he was like tapping on his head at the same time too. Like, I know this shit.
He was actually in the video.
All right, Michael B. Jordan put the flip flops on his head.
Wait, do you take Michael B. over Roy Jones?
No, bro. He might give him he might catch you with a 2-piece, bro.
Hey, Creed 2 look pretty good.
Hey, don't let that movie shit get to your head.
No, bro.
Man.
Roy Jones.
Yeah, the Rocky.
Dog, that song with Mike Jones and Roy Jones Jr. is still one of my secret guilty pleasure
The
favorites.
only song I know is I Smoke, I Drink.
That's my shit.
No,
Do
they
it
got
big,
one where
bro.
it be like Mike Jones, Roy Jones, now get in the ring and up on the microphone.
No.
No, for
I have
real?
never.
That's just me. Y'all never heard that?
Never
Never
heard
heard
that.
When Roy Jones said, "I 2-piece dudes for a living, I ain't talking about chicken."
Oh, bars.
Come on,
Hey, Roy Jones been out.
You know what? Next week on the radio. Next week.
That's our top 5 for next week.
Next week
No,
on the radio.
that's our radio cut.
Okay.
Oh,
We gonna play
that was
Mike
a bar,
Jones
B.
bars.
That was a bar,
I 2-piece
B.
dudes for a living, I
I
ain't talking
told
about chicken.
God damn.
Roy Jones top 5 all time.
Bro, he gotta be, bro.
He gotta be, bro. You
With
ain't-
bars like that, bro.
Motherfucker, man, he knocking out for real.
And the ring and on the microphone.
Man, you heard that punchline,
I'm
bro?
sorry. We cannot wait till next week.
Had me slumped, bro.
We have got to hear this
I
week.
went to Popeyes afterwards.
Dude, you
Hey, let me get the Roy Jones.
Get the Roy Jones.
You had me at Samuel.
Oh, shit.
But while I'm finding this song, 'cause we got to hear it now. Like the anticipation is too much.
Oh, shit. Dog. That is
Would y'all want to see a actor fight a 49-year-old
Man,
man?
if it's celebrity deathmatch, I watch it.
Celebrity death. They used to crack, though. Celebrity Deathmatch used to go hard.
That
though.
shit claymation shit was so weird, bro.
Okay, I found it.
This
This is clearly it's clearly like a hood
This is a
song
bonus.
because you can see it's no cover art. I uploaded this myself.
It's a bonus for y'all.
The song is by Mike Jones featuring Roy Jones, and it's called "We Ain't No More Bleeps" because the song about to be raw. It's about to be wild. The song is called "Knock Out."
Wow.
I'm blind in the world 'cause I was day to day grinding, I'ma blow up.
Yes.
I'ma show you. Using the
Roy Jones or Mike Jones was cold.
Rollers, you can tell I'm ballin' from window spinners crawling. I hop off butter, press a button, my screen's falling.
And Mike starts snapping.
I'm on the grind. While you dudes talking down, I'm grinding so I can shine. Mike Jones. Who?
Mike Jones.
They came to Florida
To
to
put
put
it
it down with Roy Jones.
Jones.
Switch the house and body head, turning head, shaking feds, pistol packing and jacking anybody for some bread. Yeah, I'm Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who?
Mike Jones thought he was getting his shit off.
He
I know. That shit funny.
I'm in Rod
He's
Jones'
getting
corner
shit
while
off.
he knocking the mind. See in the streets, I keep it real. I shine with my platinum grill. I pull up in the Seville on 22-inch wheels. You niggas wasting your time. Hating on me, talking down when you need to be on your grind. Trying to put it down. I'm trying to help you out before you get left out. I
Mike
know
just
you
warming
mad
y'all up.
when I
Roy
pull
is
up and
coming.
slap and
Oh,
step
God.
out, looking good. Hey, them glass, leather, wood. Get it while it's good. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones, Roy Jones, knocking niggas out in the ring and up on the microphone. Mike Jones, Roy Jones, knocking niggas out in the ring and up on the microphone.
It's Roy Jones, they call me the one-hitter quitter. Cause when I get up in the ring, I'm knocking out a nigga. Switch a house and body head, you know we ain't tripping. Our 2-piece dudes for a living. I ain't talking about chicken. My
God
Mike wrote those bars for Roy, bro.
I be ducking heavyweight and people said I was small, but when my opponents fall, who be the one standing tall? Roy Jones. Who? Roy Jones. Who? Roy Jones. Who? Roy Jones. I be
feeling himself, though. He had that bar. He was like, hell yeah. You can tell him shit. He finna start KC and Yo-Yo in that motherfucker.
I don't know why that was funny.
Hell no.
Whew, okay. All right. Whew, okay. The Warriors, they had a meningitis scare last season, and it's believed that this is what David West was referring to when he was talking about the team struggles last season.
That's a cover story.
I was like, that's a lie. That ain't what's going to tear the locker room apart. Come on.
I mean, literally it might, but
But not like, in the metaphorical sense that I'm talking about. Do y'all believe it?
Hell no.
and plus I feel like if it was that, like he would have said that, like he wouldn't have been so cryptic about it when he said it. He was like,
We had a health
we
scare.
almost got set.
Yeah. But no. The Boston Red Sox accepted their invitation to attend the White House.
Of course they did.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Boston.
Yeah. Just throwing it out there. Phillip Rivers. He's about to have his 9th child.
Dang, the Hispanics got to go up in there.
What?
He talking about the Red Sox.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Damn. That's bugged.
Damn.
Because they the best players on the team.
I was like,
And Mookie gotta go.
Yeah, damn. I feel sorry for them.
But I feel like he ain't hear what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I said Phillip Rivers is expecting his 9th child.
9?
Yeah.
His pullout game negative, bro.
He don't have
maybe
one.
I don't want one.
He was like, "Fuck
He
it.
Tim
full
back in
throttle,
glory
babe.
days.
Full throttle, babe. Here comes the pain.
9 fucking kids,
I'm
bro.
not pulling out tonight, babe."
He's actually super religious.
Yeah,
And they don't.
He probably talk like that when he gets up, though.
You know what? We don't need to picture what Phillip Rivers sounds like when he's
You don't
pitching
cuss
woo.
though, so
He
Picture who? He be like, "Do you mind giving me the cheeks, babe?" If it's not a bother. Hell no, please.
so
Dude, he does not give his wife's vagina a break. God damn.
so his kids' ages, they
His
are
kids like every other year.
16, 13, 12, 10, 8, 7, 5, 3, and then the other one is due in March.
Yeah.
she no one expected it. Every 2 years, he's shooting the club
Right
up.
on schedule. It's about that time.
Everybody
baby.
said in the room, you know it's about that time, right?
He got to stay in the league till he 50 shit. All the damn
Yeah,
years.
that's why he's still playing.
They trying to recreate John and Kate plus 8. Shit, they got more than that. John and Kate plus 8.
I think
Yeah.
last time I watched the Duggars, that was like 13.
Is there such thing as having too many children?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yeah, way before 9.
Financially. If you could
Well,
take
I mean,
care
like, he can take
Well,
care
if
of
you
it.
I know
had,
he
if
can.
money's not an option,
But I mean, like, shit,
I wouldn't want a
why
whole
would you want to
bunch.
be pregnant that goddamn much?
I wouldn't.
maybe if I had the money, maybe like 5.
Well, you ain't got to carry her. Like, I'm like
No, he
his
get-
wife.
he-
Like, why would...
And he gives her 2 years to get her body right.
There we go.
And then right back in the motherfucker.
5 kids is a
Damn.
lot.
That is a lot.
And you said you would do 5 kids?
If I had the money,
That's a lot of kids, man.
I
That's
just
a lot
want
of-
2.
I already got too many kids.
Financially, I can do 2. Damn, for real.
And you talking about 5? You got 1.
Yeah, I know. I just want 2. Then
I
I'll
can do
be
4.
all right.
I do 4.
That's a lot.
I had to count see how many kids you
I
got.
can get 2.
I was sitting here like,
I can do 2 and a dog. There we go.
Damn, y'all acting like I got like 50 kids out in this bitch. Motherfuckers have to stop and wait.
I had to think.
Well, I mean,
Damn,
you got as
damn,
many
like-
as the rest of us combined, so...
Yeah.
Hey. Triple threat match.
What?
What
Tag
com-
team turmoil. What's
Triple
that?
threat match?
You know
A
what, Tim?
6-man tag match?
Oh, shit, that is.
What was he saying? Well, Tim is gone right now.
So this crazy week that we just had in NFL,
Fuck 'em.
Eric won the pick 'em pool.
Wait, what?
Oh, for real?
Yeah. You
Thanksgiving champ.
I don't know.
I knew his petty ass was coming. I knew it was coming.
Jay-Z,
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Here we go. Jay-Z said it ain't cool to say Thanksgiving. I don't even say Thanksgiving no more.
He just said Thanksgiving twice.
Yeah, to prove a point.
Lawyered.
We don't even say. We say giving thanks. Day of thanks. Anyways, Eric won the poll this week.
This country crazy.
Oh, my boo was second. Shout out to you, Sierra. I know you was probably watching the scores. Pissed. Like, I am so close, but so far away.
Why you
And actually,
so
I messed up because I think I picked the
far
Saints,
away?
not realizing black quarterback.
Yep.
I
You
mean,
did.
it's Dak, so... Yeah.
I think you actually said, like, Uncle Tom, and then you picked...
Ah, Okay.
You
So I
picked
did
that
have a
New Orleans.
justification.
I believe so.
He's an uncle.
In the
No,
season?
I said that about the Bengals coaches.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
your
yeah.
name Tom? Because I see your uncle. Hey, I know. Hey, feel free to use that one.
So Eric's actually number one again in the entire
Damn.
pool.
Do I got to say it again?
Go ahead, Eric.
Thanksgiving champ.
Saz King. Oh, Nick Ball also. Oh, no, my fault, Nick. Nick Beasley. He
Always sleazy.
He
Thanks.
approved the use of Saz King for Eric.
Nick
He went through the
Balls.
Saz history. We had to check all the nicknames that have been given out. Tim was Saz Stash.
That's sad.
Anyways, we're not gonna let this shit marinate, so we're gonna go ahead and keep on rolling through this motherfucker. This week in the pick and pool, so Eric J, congratulations, my guy. I am last. Okay, we went through all of that, skipped everything in between.
There's that
who are we
stash
picking?
coming up.
Who are we picking?
Stash has a mind of his own.
I'm just trying to make my selections for the week.
Somebody's ears were burning.
Jacksonville versus Tennessee.
Where's Dennis? He grooms my staff.
Who y'all got?
I wasn't listening. What?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Tennessee.
What was the game?
Jacksonville versus Tennessee.
Brown quarterback.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
10K.
Panthers at Browns.
Panthers.
Black quarterback.
Panthers.
The Panthers been trash.
They're not going to lose against
I'm going Cleveland.
Baker.
Black quarterback.
Tim.
Black quarterback.
This game will be trash.
Jets at Bills.
Black coach.
Jets.
Bills.
Buffalo. Giants at Washington
Fuck.
football
Damn.
team.
This a
Never
fuck 'em-
Washington.
It's a fuck 'em game for me. 'Cause fuck 'em out.
I think we're all going
New York.
New York.
Yeah, because I can't.
Concrete jungle.
Falcons at Packers. This is two.
Blowout.
Both of these teams are in the same gross boat.
Atlanta.
I'm rooting for
going
the
with
Packers
Atlanta.
to lose now, so Atlanta.
Atlanta. They go at least have
I feel like this is going to
40
be a
points.
blowout.
Atlanta.
That made me
blowing y'all
uncomfortable the way you said that.
That just made me think of the best man. I don't know if
I
any of
saw
y'all-
that.
My brother's thread.
Yeah. I was cracking up.
Tay Diggs really was trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
man. We need to talk about that.
Because we were talking about it like as he's watching, he's like texting me like, dude, this dude was trash. So then I went and watched him like, this dude is trash. Honestly, the whole crew was trash, but specifically him.
No, he was super trash.
He was super trash.
We'll discuss after. Saints at Buccaneers.
I have receipts.
I have the receipt. Give me your damn receipt.
What the Saints?
What the fuck?
Saints at Buccaneers.
Next Friday.
Saints.
All the Fridays are on Netflix, by the way.
I don't have no damn receipt.
Like
Okay.
quarterback. Wait, is he starting?
Jameis? No, I think it's still
Oh,
Fitz.
okay, cool. I don't have to pick them. Saints.
Ravens
Good luck.
at Chiefs. Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Black quarterback.
Oh, yeah, they do have a black.
No, he still got Tyreek Hill. He just closed his eyes. Brett Favre, that bitch. That motherfucker run up under him.
That was a funny ass meme. He was like, I know Tyreek down there somewhere.
That's what I seen. Wait, shit, that motherfucker, he'll run up under that bitch somewhere.
Who are you going?
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Patriots at Dolphins.
England.
Patriots.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Colts at Texans.
Indianapolis.
I'm going Indy.
Houston.
Andrew Luck is balling. I mean, fucking
Why
balling.
every time you say the word balling, it's so loud?
Because he be excited about that
bad.
thing.
Black quarterback.
Buccaneers at my fault. Broncos at 49ers.
Broncos.
I'm going Denver.
Broncos.
Cincinnati at Los Angeles Chargers.
Just because we was
Chargers.
talking about it, Phillip Rivers.
Yep.
The 9 damn kids. For
Stroking
9 kids for 9
99%.
wins.
Stroking his way
And they
to
got
the
a
championship.
99% on the thing.
Oh,
All the
shit.
nines.
Look
for
at him. This is a lucky year.
Lions at Cardinals.
Look, you go.
Detroit.
Cardinals.
Detroit.
Well, hell, they just beat us. I'm going Arizona.
That ain't no
That
high
ain't saying
bar.
much.
Eagles
I
at
know.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Black quarterback.
How about them Cowboys?
Philly.
Steelers at Raiders.
Steelers.
Steelers.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a blowout.
Pittsburgh.
Rams at Bears. That's Sunday Night Football?
This is going to be a good game. This is going to be the hardest game. We need Stravinsky, B.
I got
That was
the
damn near
Rams.
Tim Jam. I just want you to know that.
What?
Like, the Rams are going to be a hard game. Like,
Uh-huh.
obviously, man.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I'm going Rams.
Fuck Chicago.
I'm going Chicago, B. We out here.
That's going to be a good game.
That is.
And then for Monday night, you have the Vikings at the Seahawks.
Black quarterback. It's like their third straight week in primetime.
They out
The
here.
Vikings.
I mean, they.
Oh, wait, no.
And losing and shit.
So 3 out of 4 weeks, my bad.
All right. Who got Vikings
Seattle.
Okay. Ken, who'd you say?
Seattle.
All right. Make sure you put in your tiebreaker, save your picks,
What's the name?
and we good.
Reorganize your order.
Yep. Do it.
Tim.
All right. Now, take top 5.
5, 4,
3.
2.
1.
Tech top 5.
So I don't know what happened to the poll in the Facebook group. Last I looked, I believe Eric was winning, but it was like,
Barely anybody.
yeah, no
voted.
one had saw it yet. So we'll just call that week a wash.
I'm still going to take that win.
It's not going to reflect that in the official records.
But we all know who won.
No one.
Me. Thanksgiving champ.
Sass King. Okay, this week we're doing worst coaches
Thanks.
in the NFL right now.
Champ.
Tim?
It ain't me because I'm the champion.
I had them in order, but I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna just go off the team names. Number 5, I have Marvin Lewis in Cincinnati. Number 4, I have Pat Shurmur in New York. Number 3, I have.
He just got there.
He was bad in Cleveland, too.
It was terrible, and yeah, they're bad. They're really bad. He's 2 years in, last year and this year.
I believe this was his first year, but
But Dirk, I think Cutter, Tampa Bay, number 3. 2, I got Steve Wilkes in Arizona, and number 1, I have John Gruden in Oakland.
I feel like that's going to be a common theme today. Yeah, so 5. Let me get Steve Wilkes. I think that's the name, right? Steve. Yep. In Arizona. 4. Dirk Cutter, Tampa Bay. 3. McDermott in Buffalo. 2. Marvin Lewis. And 1. John Gruden.
all right.
Honestly, could put his brother on here, too.
Number 5, I got Adam Gase in Miami.
Case.
4, I got Doug Marrone, Jacksonville. 3, I got Jason Garrett, Dallas Cowboys.
Fuck them.
2, I got Marvin Lewis, Cincinnati Bengals. And number 1, John Gruden
Damn,
of
John.
Oakland.
I mean, he is a bad coach, but now they winning. They ain't gonna really ask for his head like that.
Jason Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
It's early still. Like for this for the division, it's all too close.
Right,
I mean,
was it like 4 games in a row
fired
right now?
for like the last couple of years. He ain't gonna learn.
Yeah, that's true. Ken?
If number 5, Marvin Lewis. Number 4, Jason Garrett. Number 3, John Harbaugh. Number 2, Sean McDermott. Number 1, John Gruden.
Sean McDermott, but
Dermott. Well, I say
Why-
Dermott.
McDermott.
Why you say Harbaugh?
I feel like he's outdated. He's an outdated coach right now.
So similar to McCarthy.
Yeah.
But I mean, his defense stays.
But isn't he an offensive coach?
Yeah, he's an
Yeah.
offense coach.
But yeah, he's still a head coach. You got to hire staff. I always look at that.
Well, that ain't him.
I don't give a
He's smart
fuck-
enough to stay ahead of the curve.
Fuck him when he get fired.
Well,
Actually, I think
agree.
he was like a special teams coach like before he got hired.
When he get fired and come to Green Bay.
why are you?
Why are you sending people up here? Worry about Chicago for
We
once.
good.
I can't wait till
Our coach is
Jason
good.
Kidd gets to the
Hey,
Lakers.
chill out,
Right.
dude. What the fuck is that? Heavenly Father, we come against that spirit right now. We come against that. We come against that witchcraft.
But nah, that's the show this week. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah. I was in another place.
So yeah,
Different world.
yeah. Ken, did you enjoy this week's show?
Yeah. We was out here. It was good.
I feel like I laughed a lot, so it was a good show.
Y'all gonna give me my props for my DJ?
Yeah, we said that. That was cool.
That's one take shouty, dog.
Yeah,
was
you got
cool.
your props for it.
You got to
Good
stumble
job.
over his words a little bit.
Get your ass up.
The timing was pretty great.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, make sure y'all let us know who y'all think want to take top 5. Let us know who you think are the worst coaches.
Me?
You the worst coach?
No. I'm the one.
You got the worst list. That's
I'm the one in the top 5. Let's go.
nah,
Tim gonna get more votes than you this week.
He is. You put John Harbaugh on there. Like people still
Fuck
respect
him.
him.
They still win.
It's more people that's
They
gonna say
still
fuck
winning,
him.
though.
Get off his wood. How about that? Get off his hard ball. motherfucker.
Anywho,
Bit of a stretch, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm Camille, point guard of the crew. You can
I
catch
need some
me
Gatorade. I'm fatigued.
on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
Your mom is fancy.
thank you, good sir.
I love your mama.
Man, yeah.
Double_Eric J
Over
on
here
Twitter.
crushing.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right.
K Harris _DA _gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter, and the snappiest of chats.
See, it's like
you
the
took my
opposite.
thing.
It's like the opposite of me. Like I never know when to jump in with Tim, but like I do the same thing every week, and you still like miss your cue.
I didn't miss it. I was there. It wasn't
There's
that
always a
long.
delay.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me, Dilly.
Wait, before we go,
Dilly.
happy birthday, Justin. Happy birthday, Mama. Their birthdays are this weekend, so gotta get that out there.
I don't know nobody with a birthday.
That's it. We can go home now.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.